I think that's what they're working towards.
When I'm
Like
happy,
a little bounce thing to try and like ease it on down.
when I'm happy and gassy, I happy scream too. So
I cry when I'm gassy. I really hope that's right when we went live.
I was gonna say.
pretty close. Pretty close.
Oh my gosh, it won't stop sliding.
Tighten it up.
It's as tight as it'll go.
Hello, Internet. I think
Hola.
we're live.
Hey, Internet.
Yeah, we're live.
I see my face.
I'm Joe. I'm your DM for this evening and most evenings of the stream. And we are Stop, Drop, and Roll. We are an actual play 5e game set in the Zodiac Empire's campaign setting. Why don't we jump right into things and have all my wonderful players go ahead and roll a d20.
It won't be me. I got
19. I got 19 too.
Everyone else is going to get a 20. And then Tiffany and Mario are going to have to roll off, and Mario's going to get it.
I rolled really well, and now I'm scared.
I got a 9.
I got
Thank
a
you,
13.
Thank you,
Ah,
Pat.
it's me.
I got a 15. And I was like, oh no, are they all gonna roll higher than me?
All right, so we were preparing to ambush an Ardale Elwins of the Blue Dragon cult who was traveling through OSEP. We decided to hide out and ambush him from this old, kind of like underground lair that had been filled with half-orc zombies. Let's see, we got in, there were zombies, they were like clerics and plate zombies. We turned a bunch of them, sold, had a really good use of turn undead, nasty food. Oh, there was a lot of nasty food. Stupid chest. What was the stupid chest?
Is that really a note? Stupid chest.
It was the chest that I picked you up and pulled you over to away from papers.
Oh, that's why it's stupid chest. I
Yeah.
was trying to read papers, and you were like, "Open this chest." I was like, "But papers." Which had a really good map.
Not Renland, Ember. Ember also got turned against us.
I did.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, forgot about that. There was the wands that we
command.
found,
That was command.
the battle plans.
Yeah, we got a wand of magic missile and a wand of the war mage.
And they smashed the wall.
Yeah, we got good
Oh
stuff.
yeah, didn't I like
you went right through the wall.
I crit through a wall?
Yeah, you did.
You
As
did.
barbarians do.
You did because we got separated and it didn't end up well.
Yeah.
Smash.
Oh yeah, and they hugged it out. While Tiffany was all not Tiffany, they hugged it out.
It was less hugging it
Oh,
out, more
that's
I'm about
right.
to choke her out. But yeah.
It
Yeah.
turned into hugging it out.
It was really aggressive hugging that ended with Ember crying.
It's an aggressive
That's how all hugging for me ends.
Crying.
Yeah.
Same.
That's sad, I think.
To clarify a couple things,
No, don't clarify.
Ardell Elwins, the guy you're going after, you are not ambushing him. He is captured, you would know,
Right.
by slavers. So you are
Right.
ambushing the slavers that have him in their
Oh,
custody.
okay.
Right, but we're not really freeing him. We're
He
gonna
has
interrogate him.
information that you
Yeah.
want, and he happens to be in the custody of some slavers.
Yeah. I don't mind ambushing and killing a bunch of slavers. So win-win.
And in the papers that Kalian was so quick to jump to, there was a map of the surrounding area, and you guys determined a fairly decent ambush point of a few slightly elevated cliffs surrounding a kind of this rock archway that overlooks the road. And you figured there's some good hiding spots and gives you the high ground on a couple angles and would let you ambush.
We could jump down and just fuck some shit up.
Jump down. I'm using my crossbow.
Yeah,
How
I'm gonna
dramatic of an entrance would it be, though, to just drop?
just drop the dwarf.
Ooh, wait a second. Don't drop the dwarf. You drop the warlock, and then he thunder steps back up to you. Then you drop it.
Okay, I guess.
Boom.
Thunderstep just before you hit the ground.
You play it
Be
off
like a little
though.
bomb.
You play it off though, so it looks like it's just the dwarf dropping down that made the giant boom. You have like Rinlin drop a couple seconds after a tone, so there's this giant explosion, and Rinlin's just standing there.
As the dust settles, I'm just like,
I am magic dwarf barbarian.
All right, I am going to
Terrifying.
show the party the area that you found on the map. I'm assuming you guys go to kind of scout it out and plan. I'm not going to show it to stream yet because there is stuff on the GM layer that I can see that you guys can't, that I do not want to reveal
Boy,
yet.
you don't want to spoil it for us?
I do not want to spoil it for anyone.
Spoilers.
You guys know what I can do? I
magic.
can create a silent image.
Read in several languages.
I can create a silent image of like all of those things, but I can create a silent image which you guys can hide inside. And as like they try to go around what looks like a rock, you literally just step out and attack.
That could work, yeah.
So,
As
to
long
kind
as
of
none them have true sight.
describe the map for those who cannot see it yet, there are several cliffs. They're only about 10-15 feet high compared to the lower side of them, and then the ground kind of slopes up to them on either side. And then in between the cliffs, there's kind of like a lowered valleyway. It's a road that goes east to west, and there's a rock archway in the middle of it. You'll see in a little bit. But
How
Soon, TM.
how tall and climbable is the rock archway?
we'll say it goes fairly high, we'll say. So if the bottom of like the lower point of the ground is about 15 feet lower than the higher point of the ground, and this right here, what I'm pinging, slopes up, the top of the archway, we're going to say is 10 feet above that. So from the ground up, it's about 25-30 feet to the top of the arch.
Yeah, that's a hefty drop.
I can do it.
Does it look difficult to climb?
I'll rage before I hit the ground.
Probably easier to climb up the north side than the south side. It's not
Okay.
You know, Kaylee, I just thought of
a
something
perfect
too.
arch, but
You drop any weird images out here, I'm thinking this might be a common route for these people, so we probably don't want to alter the landscape.
Well,
Well,
once
that's
we make it look man-made.
I think they would
Like an
know.
overturned cart or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
I was
Or, you
thinking
know,
like,
the carcasses of our dead camels.
Or you just make it like it's part of like the archway or something. Like something that wouldn't be as noticeable.
oh, like just extend one of the cliffs a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
How big is Silent Image?
15 by 15, I think.
Okay. I was gonna say you might be able to
If
make
we
a
all stand
arch.
really close.
Well, you might have been able to make the arch look like it fell.
Ooh, I think
But-
no, it's too tall. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too tall.
Well, 15 by 15, we could do the inside of the arch and just make it look as if there's nothing there, when really we set up some traps,
We're
trap
there.
cart, and we're
Oh,
right there.
that- Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually.
And then they'd go around.
Well, no. If it looks like there's nothing there, like it's the arch the way they expect it, right?
I was,
Kinda-
I was being,
But behind, huh?
I was being sarcastic towards the fact
Oh.
that they just go around. We planned this
Oh,
whole
I
thing,
see
and
what
they
you're
just go around the arch.
Is this thing down here to the south a well?
that's more of just like a pillar of stone.
Okay.
Imagine the little hole there isn't there. There's a couple just large rocks, jagged
Oh.
rocks
How,
sticking out.
how tall's that? We could make that drop.
It's about 10
Well, that's kind of far
feet.
away.
Yeah, it's 40 foot from about the center of the arch, which we don't want to be that far away.
Also,
Right.
only really one person would fit on top of it. It's only about 5 feet in diameter.
Not if you stack them.
Yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, we could just
Totem
make a
pole.
totem pole of people.
But I'm not a
What?
totem orb.
What are those goblins that climb each other?
Baturi.
Oh my gosh, we just fought some of those and they were bullshit.
They're hilarious.
They're so stupid.
That'd be funny. I could be the top of the totem pole as a wolf.
So the party, you guys would know, you just long rested. I think you long rested in
Yes, we did. I wrote
Absolutely.
We did.
Okay. You have about a day-ish until they're supposed to pass through.
Mm.
Oh, we've got a hot minute.
Yeah,
So you can do whatever preparations you see fit.
So does it look like people travel underneath the arch quite often?
Yes. Obviously, you're partially in the desert, and the wind and stuff was going to cover a lot of the tracks over too long. But you kind of get the sense that the reason that there are these cliffs and whatnot here is because this part has been traveled so often that eventually the ground's been worn down a little bit more. The entire area just from east to west in this little miniature canyon is the road that people walk through. The arch is a nice little landmark so people know where they're going, they keep their heading.
I thought of another way we can use the image, Alien.
Yep.
Instead of trying to like disable, like make traps and whatever, what if we just dug out an area for the cart to fall in? Not too deep, just enough to stop the cart. Like I want to disable the cart, you know what I'm saying? If we dug out a little area just enough for the cart to drop and disable the wheels, so the wheels can't just climb right up over it, and your illusion just hides that.
We also
That's
have
not
enough time that we could prepare that physically instead of using magic.
Well, how would we hide it though?
Does anybody have a tarp?
Either a tarp or I assume carts are heavy, so light wood. Like a thin layer of wood would be enough
you
for
find
the
any?
cart.
You know what? We don't have to do a whole square. We could literally just do where the
Strips.
wagon wheels go.
Yeah.
But I've got blankets. We could literally just dig deep little slots, put a blanket over it and sand.
I got a bedroll.
Yeah, and then we just put sand over it and make sure
Okay.
that it's covered.
There you
Yeah.
go. No magic.
Or we can use magic. Magic's just sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only problem with
if we can not use magic, I think we should.
Yes,
Because
I agree.
it's foolproof.
Yep.
Yeah.
True seeing can't see through the real world.
Yeah. What were you saying, David?
the only problem with doing just where like the wheels would go would be if they're offset, they'll just miss the trap itself.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we should do a full pit. Because
Make
that
'em-
way it would fully stop them, and we know it would.
Well, Joe, are there clear ruts from where wheels go, or is it like an array?
It's not like one set path. It's
Yeah.
this area is well trodden. So
But what if we made the rut sort of like that little drawing there? So it goes, north to south. So even if just the front wheels drop in, you know what I'm saying? So that way it covers the
Yeah.
entire path.
You're right.
Short.
Unless they just like bump over it.
Well, we make it wide enough that the wheels fall in. We all know how big the wheels on a cart are, right? And we just oversize it a little bit.
Yeah.
So if it's 2 feet wide and a foot deep, those front wheels are gone.
Yeah.
And
We
we're-
can't make it too big and hide it mundanely because we've only got like blankets and bedrolls.
Right.
Well, there's beds and stuff that we can pull apart back at the hideout.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's probably
Oh,
stuff
that's
that we
a good
can pull
idea.
apart
Do we
there.
have time to do that, Joe?
you have a day.
Yeah, we have a
Cool.
full day. We can.
Whatever you think you can get accomplished in a day.
Definitely what we need to.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So I definitely think we should do that mundane trap, and then I'll let you guys decide what you want to do with the silent image. I think probably the safest bet would be to just like push out one of the pillars a little bit and have you guys hide there.
Can you just make the silent image just look like the wall and have the silent image cover one of us? Like,
Yeah.
So that it doesn't change the way that it looks. It just
hides us.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to give you room to stand there, it would have to push out as big as your body. You know what I mean?
But can't you just make the image look exactly like that spot?
Yeah. Yeah, but
Without-
it's gonna look.
without
It's gonna
changing.
look. It's gonna look bigger.
No, what she's saying is like you look at the arch and you look at the spot where we're standing, and you just do it to make it look exactly like that, and then we walk into the illusion.
Right, but I'm gonna have to either cover up part of the wall that exists, or it's gonna look like there's more wall because the space where you stand can't be where the pillar is unless we can carve out this pillar. We can't carve out this pillar, can we?
You can
It's
make
like-
illusions of the ground and the sky, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Is that, like, you don't have to make the illusion of just the stone.
Well, I can't go all the way up to the top, so I can't move the whole thing. It'll look like, I'll have to blend it in.
Well, it's like the equivalent of like taking a picture of something, like taking a picture of an empty room, and then putting that in a doorway, and still standing in the room, but it looks like it's empty.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll look good from far away in profile, but like once they get here, they'll be able to be like, oh, that's kind of weird. But by then it'll be too late, so that'll work.
True.
Watch these guys have like ridiculous perception.
Yeah, they can hear us breathing. Well, except Soul.
The thing
Yeah.
is, the thing that I was wanting is who all can cast pass?
Cast what?
Pass without a trace.
Oh,
I don't think any of
I
us
don't think
can.
any of us can.
I thought you could.
Hope.
Wow, have you really been doing this whole campaign without pass?
I
Yep.
think druids and rangers. I might be
It's
going
a
on.
Solid.
nature spell.
Yep.
Y'all, ignore me. I in character don't even know what pass without a trace is.
I think there's a cleric that can cast it, but I think it's like nature cleric or trickster
Yeah, I think it's a
cleric.
nature, it's a trickster.
It is trickster. I know because Jester literally just cast it in the episode that I was watching.
I'm out of biddies,
I
so
love
this will have to do for now. D.
Hey, Adrian donated $2 because she's out of bits. Thank you, Adrian.
Oh,
Hi.
Hey, Adrian.
alright.
You're
So-
the best.
We dig a pit
Tunnel.
north to south. That way, whenever they come through, they're guaranteed to hit it, kind of thing.
Yep.
All right.
Even if only one wheel falls in,
Yep.
we're good. You know.
Well, we got it.
Do you mind putting that arrow there again for me, David, just so I can mark it on the map?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Where? Okay.
Yeah. So if we're gonna dig that, I can get on to digging it. Shouldn't
I'll-
be too bad. I mean, I don't know if there are any tools back in the hideout for digging
I-
purposes.
I will dig with my hammer.
I'll run and get blankets, and if I see any tools, I'll bring them along.
All right.
I'll help to dig as well. I could dig like a dog.
Oh my
Sure,
god,
try- See
please.
if I have any way of digging. If I have any help here, but I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I turn into my wolf form and start digging like a dog. Really,
I use-
really excited dog.
I use the shovel that's in my backpack like a normal person. Surprisingly.
Okay.
I actually think I might have a shovel in my backpack. Hold on. No,
I wanna
I'm doing it like a dog. That's
Well, you
it.
can give the shovel to someone else, you dig
Yeah,
dog.
give the shovel to a town.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
No, hold on. I got this. Someone else gets the shovel. Joe, I could do 50 pounds in my my space, right?
Oh no, don't.
50 pounds of dirt. Throw it
Don't.
over there. 50 pounds of dirt. Throw it over there.
You're using
I
your
actually do
mental
not have a
cash to
shovel.
transport dirt.
I mean, it works.
That's
I
creative. I'll allow it.
Inspiration. Congratulations. Baby, you need to chill.
Yeah, the baby do need to chill. I could like.
It's really loud on stream.
Obviously sitting very close to Tiffany.
Yeah, just across the room.
Baby's gonna baby. It happens.
Babies aren't allowed to baby. They need to be little adults or go home.
So I think we're overlooking the fact that these cards are either going to be pushed or pulled by something. Most likely pulled.
I mean,
The horse.
if the horse stumbles over the hole or falls in the hole, isn't it just gonna be the exact same effect?
Pretty much, except then we hurt the horse.
They're gonna die anyways.
What?
Looks at camel.
Our camels died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just pretend that I bought a horse instead of a camel.
Just to make yourself feel better.
That's right. Name it Bruce.
He's dead.
This
Bruce is
Bruce.
dead.
No, Bruce was always here. He was a horse.
Yeah, that's right. We should probably save their animals, then we can steal them.
Repurpose.
That is something I can get behind.
But also, I don't think a horse stepping in this pit is gonna kill it.
Yeah, like
No,
so.
just maybe
No,
break its ankle.
I
I
mean,
wonder
break-
I wonder if we could have someone like farther behind, like jump out to get them to move faster. 'Cause if they move faster, the horse will just like move past it and pull the cart into it. Like if they're going slow, the cart might like step in and stop.
Yeah.
But if they're like charging, they'll go past it, and then the cart will get stuck.
They'll trash a wheel. So Soul and I sacred flame one of the horses in the ass.
Oh, what if we use our sacred flame to turn the sand into glass, making the pit a little sturdier?
Sacred Flame doesn't produce heat because it's radiant energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll lightning that shit.
But Firebolt. If anybody has that. which don't
I
think so.
actually have. I'm looking. It's like I actually have no fire.
David, I see the cat on Tiffany's screen, within arm's reach.
Bad beginning.
Good. Excellent.
Yep. So we're gonna dig that. How deep do we want it? Because like I can make it like 10 foot deep. I don't get tired.
I
I
don't
was-
think we need 10 feet.
I was thinking we go like a foot deep. I mean, because how big are those wheels, right? We just need it to be deep enough that a wheel won't just like rock over it.
All right, 4 foot it is.
I didn't say swallow the cart.
I was gonna say I'd go at least 2 feet. But-
Okay.
Yeah, so I
I-
want to permanently like disable this car, make it to where they can't get away.
I think we should go with 4 feet.
Well, 4 feet might hurt the horsey.
Oh my god. If it does, we can have David cast
Yeah,
Cure Wounds and fix
I can
the leg,
heal it.
okay? It'll be fine.
Fair.
Unless horses have low enough HP that when it breaks its leg, it just dies.
You have to
Which
shoot
would-
horses whenever they break their legs. Come on.
No, you cast make glue.
Yeah, not when you have a. You don't gotta shoot your horse when you got a player.
cantrip, Joe?
It's a first level
I was
spell.
covering glue made.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Sorry about that.
You're good. So you guys have dug a pit. Big old pit.
Big old pit. And made sure that the sand wasn't just like obnoxiously piled. It's like
Spread it
dispersed.
out.
Oh, no, yeah. We
Yeah.
scattered it, smoothed it out. Yep.
As was the sand's last wishes.
I'm sure it was.
Yep, so now we gotta cover it up and make it look like it hasn't been altered.
Okay. Who is spearheading that?
What are we spearheading?
Hiding the pit. So it's not
Has the
obvious.
better. Not-
It depends on what skill is most relevant. It
I'm-
should
Probably me.
I was gonna
This
say
is
it should
true.
probably either be me, Rinlin, or Ember.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna go something nature related, which, not me.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be me and Ember.
It'd be a
Yeah,
survival check.
probably.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Oh,
Survival.
I have a +4 to survival.
All right. Obviously,
I
you should
have-
probably you and Lynn. No.
I'll let you guys do that.
she is
Unless-
Renlin. I have +3, so we can both do it.
One person has to do it. Someone can help and give
21.
them advantage.
Okay. So, are you giving me advantage then?
Well, she
Sure.
already rolled.
I rolled, but that's okay. I can take it back.
No, you can have your 21.
Okay. Do
I
you want
rolled.
me to roll again?
No, that's 21. She rolled. She gets the advantage. Just roll with advantage.
Roll for crit.
Roll, and if you get higher than 21, let me know.
I did not get higher than 21.
21 it is then. All right.
I rolled 2 dice just for like shiggles, and I rolled double 4s. So,
Well, I'm glad I preemptively rolled then.
Rinlin and Ember take the time to go over the pit using the blankets and whatnot and kind of make a nice little thin layer of sand so the blankets and stuff you guys are using aren't weighed down into the pit, but it's just kind of resting on top. And you just take the time to just very lightly just spread it out so it looks not super disturbed. You also sprinkle on a little bit more. Ember kind of realizes that we have to account for wind. If we don't, we'll be hiding, the wind will blow, and it'll be really obvious. So you put on enough sand where even if the wind blows a little bit, it'll just kind of move it around. You try and dry the blankets out a little bit, get them to be a little bit lighter in color and everything. You do everything in your power to hide it, and by the time you're done, it looks pretty respectable. Unless you guys are looking for it, you can't really tell that it's a pit.
I stand back and admire our handiwork, pretty proud of it.
While Ember and Rinlin are doing that, is there anything else the boys want to be doing for preparation?
Besides standing around watching us be awesome.
No way, man. I'm gonna try to figure out the easiest way to climb up this and to see if I can like stab like handle holds in it.
The rock face?
Yeah.
Like the arch? Yeah, you can
Yeah,
get up. If you're taking your time, you can get up almost no problem.
Cool.
Trying to think of where a good place to hide. You know what? Man, I want to be able to come from the back.
Yeah. Was our intelligence detailed enough for us to know which direction they'd be coming from?
They would be going from east to west. Because they were coming from the desert heading towards Osept.
So they're going like this way.
Yes.
Okay. So like I want to be. Oops, wrong tool. I want when they crash, I want to be like coming from back here somehow. But I don't know where to hide.
I can bury you.
that's a point.
Wait, how much do I
Bury
like,
himself.
put myself inside my secret space?
There's a problem of getting back out from there.
He puts just his head in.
Oh, that does not
Shit,
end well.
that works.
I feel like that would be problematic.
Yes.
Be fine. He'll walk it off.
Guys, I have gummy bears.
Really?
David, I think you're muted.
Yeah. I was thinking about like burying myself like right
Mm-hmm.
here, just like real well,
So
but
some
not
nice
to the
guy.
point where I can't move. And then like the instant I hear the cart hit the pit, I'm just like up and ready to go.
Okay.
I
Problem
can
with that is
easily
that
hide.
It's sand, so like it'll move to fill spaces. So burying yourself could end up basically keeping you stuck.
This is true.
I can easily hide 3 of you if you stand within a 15-foot cube. So like if you all circle one side of the arch, the problem is we might want somebody on the other side.
Yeah, I think we're forgetting the part where we could literally just stand on the other side of the arch.
Yeah, I mean, I might just stand right there and wait for them to hit the pit.
Well, are they going to be coming from the? Did we already ask this? Whether they're
Yeah,
coming
Yes.
from the east or the
They're
west?
coming
did.
from the side, going.
Going this way.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I was looking at the. Oh, they're coming from that side. Cool.
So it's like,
I was looking at spells.
So you're wanting to crossbow it from the top of the arch?
Yeah, I'm gonna go prone right on top, and when the time comes, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, so that I have like full-on desert camo matching the pillar.
Nice. I wish we had freaking like big nets so we can just get up there and just drop them on them.
Oh, I have a net.
I do remember her grabbing a net. I remember
Yeah.
that.
I
Yep.
have a net.
Joe, which
You've
one was
used it
close-
before.
Yeah. Which
I
one was
have used it before.
which one of these cliffs is tallest?
The one you are currently by.
All right. Then I
The
think
northern one.
I am just going to go prone and hide myself right there.
I do have a net if you need it.
I was thinking that it could be dropped from above, but like it's only like a one-person net, so
I mean, if you want,
I
I'll
don't know.
hold
I
on to it.
netted a giant dwarf.
this is
I
true.
got
We'll
I
net
got
the
that.
horses, guys.
plus I got that cloak that Tiffany made me, so they have disadvantage to see me.
Nice.
So
I also have a grappling hook in case anyone wanted to know.
Ooh, what if
Guys-
me and go ahead.
first character that doesn't.
I had an idea.
What's
We'll
your idea?
grapple the
idea?
back of the cart, and me and Soul will just hang off the back of the cart and weigh it down, and just bring it to a dead stop.
What if me and Rinlin were like just badass and spidered our way like onto like the edge and like jumped down like 10 feet to
Yeah.
that would be
Nothing
pretty
like a
sweet.
screaming, raging dwarf flying down from a thing to scare the shit out of you.
And a soul meteor.
I totally just had like like a Bond villain image where we create giant parachutes and skis. You just have Riddlin on like skis and an air parachute just chasing after the cart.
I mean, that's what's happening now, Joe. Are you ready? For
Let
Yeah.
me find a token.
yeah, go find a token that's a dwarf riding on skis with a parachute behind it.
Good luck with that.
Female.
Ba 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 da.
Specifically wielding the hammer.
The homebrew item that I made up.
Yes.
I would settle for just a female dwarf. Let's be real.
Yeah, like good luck finding a female dwarf on skis.
Fuck,
With a
finding a female
parachute.
dwarf with a hammer at all.
I got a couple.
That's doable.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, I've settled. I want to be just like hanging on to the edge of this
Like
thing
other
waiting.
girls. Sorry.
Okay.
So am I actually
Soul
silent
is in
imaging
position.
anybody? Does it look like Riddlin?
I mean, you don't really have to silent image me.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about me either.
Yeah, we're just like hiding behind the pillar, waiting for them to hit.
I'm like smooshing my entire body up against the pillar.
There.
It's gonna work.
I feel
guys.
like I'm still just a really happy wolf dog.
If you all could make some stealth checks for me.
I get advantage.
I don't.
I get disadvantage.
And I
Do I
rolled
still get disadvantage if I'm a wolf?
I mean, technically you're still wearing no.
holy shit, what a
It's
crappy
absorbed in by description. The armor is absorbed into your body, so no.
Given the circumstances, I'd give you advantage. So
I
it would
crit.
cancel out.
Joe, does my disguise self help in any way? I think you're muted.
No, I haven't. I was thinking.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you advantage for it, but I'll give you a +1.
Okay, fair.
Did someone
Just because
knock on
it
our door?
helps, but it's not like
Huge. Yeah,
super
okay.
advantageous. It's a little tiny bonus.
That's okay. I rolled a 12. So
You're being
total
consumed
20.
by a black cloud of cat.
Alright, so side note real fast. Kyle, did you get a cat?
Yeah.
I think
Wait,
he had the
is
cat.
is it the one you're babysitting?
Yep. It's Moochie.
Wait,
Is it? Are
So-
you still babysitting?
babysitting it?
No, he moved in.
Oh, baller.
Sweet. Hey, cat. Welcome to stream.
Say hi,
I love
Mooch.
him. I love him so much.
Lego, say hi.
He's the most docile cat in the world. I can do anything I want with him.
Really can. I've met that cat.
He's so cute. Look at that face. That face is a face of a cat who doesn't care. He's like, okay.
He'll
is
sigh.
fine.
He'll sigh at me after a while.
I rolled a
I like
19, by the way, Joe.
I like
Okay.
that Joe's just eating gummy bears.
I have like a freaking
I don't
huge
want to
bag of
talk
them.
about my roll with advantage.
Are they really that big?
They're pretty big. They're delicious.
Yeah, I went and bought a bag after I bought them for you because I wanted them.
Now
But
I
my
want
bag,
gummy
my bag
bears.
was like,
You bought me
And
a 2.25-pound bag of them.
I'm bad at looking at sizes and knowing how big they are. Okay,
It's okay.
It's fine.
It made me happy for my birthday. Okay.
Alrighty. I got a 16, by the way.
We got a 16.
had
Mario, what
advantage.
was yours again?
I had advantage. I rolled 6 on both dies, making it an 8.
solid.
All right.
Fucking angry.
Well, maybe we get them to speed up because they see one lone idiot on a hill and they chase after him. And
That's a point. He's not like near us.
you can thunder step away and draw him in.
Ah,
Working to our advantage.
So as you guys are lying in wait, hiding, you see cresting over one of the dunes,
Mario's head.
few carts
I'm just. Hey!
winding down.
Hey!
How many cards? I thought there was only gonna be like one.
In total, you count 6 small-ish
Oh, boy.
carts.
Guys, we have a problem.
And well, no, because if we stop if we stop the first one, disrupting them all would be easy enough.
Yep.
Yeah, but what if
Each one
The
has
one-
2 guys guarding him.
they the other ones just leave? Like if they
Oh, I can scare I'm a wolf. I can scare their horses.
What if
Um,
we just find the one with our drill in it and steal it, Indiana Jones style?
if we know which one he's in.
The carts are all covered.
And what if he has other slaves? Are you gonna just leave the rest of them?
You're right, fair point.
The cards are what, Joe?
Covered. They're like a Oregon Trail covered wagons.
Oh, that means everybody's gonna die of dysentery. Cool.
Oh, good.
Or
Yeah.
starvation.
That
we're
is an
good.
assumption
Yeah,
you can make.
Dysentery and sadness.
Wait, I don't want dysentery. Can they?
You can die of sadness. It's fine.
I can't.
David, you're muted.
Damn it. I said Soul has no idea what any of that is except sadness.
Oh,
Oh.
Being a baby just because the women you're in love with don't love you back.
They left some weird Dragon Syndicate guy instead.
True.
I mean, how can you compete with such a charismatic man?
Soul is also in love with Alistair. Let's be real.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Soul is ambiguous when it comes to his love.
Joe, I'm sorry. This is becoming the woo Alistair campaign, and that's like now everybody's goal. We're only
all
doing
is going according
Everybody
to
loves
plan.
Alistair.
this until he backstabs us, and then
We all kill him.
oh boy.
And then we burn him to death because that's what happens when you betray our
Hell
passion.
hath no fury.
Like Renlin.
Soul.
Alright, so the carts are coming. We're super sneaky and hidden.
Each cart you can see has one person who's kind of got a spear at his side, and he's kind of driving the horse. They're not super big carts. Each of them is pulled by a single horse. To put it into
Horses, not
perspective, they are horses. Yes.
Huh.
Each cart also has someone mounted next to the person who is driving the horse. They're in a 2x3 formation, and in each of the corners you can see the individual standing next to the driver is one with a bow and arrow, and the 2 in the middle you see 2 gentlemen with large great axes. Also, running along the sides of the cart, there are 4 creatures which look surprisingly similar to Ember.
Puppers?
They look to be wolves of some sort. Only there's a slight difference between these wolves and Ember. These wolves are significantly larger.
Dire puppies?
They seem to have some sort of protrusion, bony protrusions on like their shoulders and near their skull. The telltale signs of dire wolves.
Puppers.
Purse.
I want a puppers.
I feel like these.
Well, that
puppers-
just means that the horses won't be spooked by wolves. They're used to them.
Just used to bigger ones.
twists. They're like, oh god, a rat.
As they're going out or getting closer, you hear one of them call out something in Oception, the one who's in the front, we'll say front right of the caravan. The archer is kind of looking about and he calls out something. The carts kind of slow down and you see two individuals kind of hop off the center two, the ones with axes, and they begin heading towards the cliff that Atone is on. One of them whistles, and a direwolf turns and begins walking with them. So you have two dudes and a direwolf heading up towards Atone. They don't seem to have spotted you. They think, like, specifically, they think they saw something.
Can I hear what they're saying, Joe?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Probably not. 8.
They're just slightly out of earshot where you kind of make out, like, the end of the words. You hear, like, over there.
Okay. I have faith in Atone. We'll see where this goes.
But the cart's only slow. They don't come to a complete stop. And they're actually moving at a decent pace. And the two individuals in the direwolf are getting closer to Atone. Atone, you think they're going to get within, like, right up near you, right when the cart should hit the ditch, it's looking like.
So I'm not going to risk moving and being seen, but before, I'm going to say when the cart kind of, because you said the cart will get roughly about here, roughly when they'll get, like, where they can see me, or where they'll be on me, or what?
They'll probably be about here when the cart gets there.
I didn't see we're here.
Here, I'll ping. Whoop-bam.
I can't see your ping.
Oh, I'm
I don't
on the
either.
wrong layer. Huh. That would do it.
Okay, so it'll be about there.
They're more
I guess-
flanking the carts just to scout that area.
I guess right before they would. So Misty Step is a bonus action, which kind of would be irrelevant at that point. But it's just verbal,
Mhm.
so I would be able to like just whisper it and dip out. But so what I kind of think I would do. Oh god, it's only 30 feet though. Oh man, that sort of sucks.
Yeah, you don't get anywhere with that.
You gotta wait and then move to the corner. What's the height difference though?
If you did 20, I'd say you would be in range. Like what Kalian's measuring right now would do it.
All right, well then I guess I will risk moving now, and I will get. I'm just gonna move. I'm crawling basically. Now I'm on the wrong tool. I'm just gonna basically crawl to that square there, and by stealth. Fuck! Why can't I roll over? 8 again.
Ah, yes, the Mario curse continues.
Mario's dice welcome you.
What'd you get?
This time I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Wow,
Total?
bro.
Fuck.
What was the total?
8.
They don't seem to notice you.
Oh,
They
good,
rolled
had-
real bad because they had
At
disadvantage.
least
So.
everybody is.
Thankful for the disadvantage. Tiffany saved me.
The cloak's working by not by giving you advantage, it's just because
That's
everybody
true.
else is taking disadvantage.
So you're gonna
I get
move to
that.
that spot.
I get there, and the goal is basically like right as they're kind of coming, like up over that area. I'm gonna misty step over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the rest of you, are you all waiting for the carts to hit the pit still?
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea that anything's even going on.
Right.
I
Yeah.
can't see anything, so I'm just holding to the plan.
I'm
So,
pretty much ready in action to snipe somebody in the head.
what we're gonna
Yeah.
say is, Atone, as soon as they kind of come up that area, the carts are getting really close to you guys. You can hear them kind of rolling up. You can hear the sounds of like the horses just breathing and whatnot. Lots of rattling is in these carts. Like, sounds like chains and heavy metal cages kind of jangling about over the rough sandy terrain. You hear the panting of the wolves, who are a bit closer to the back of the caravan. And then as the cart goes towards the pit, the
May I
horse...
tell you my ready action.
Huh?
Said, can I tell you my ready action?
Yeah, sure.
Because I do want to try to. I want to try to. When I can see it, break the horse off the cart.
That's
So,
what I was
Smart.
thinking too.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah. Instead of like damaging the horse or damaging the cart or damaging a person, I just want to like get the horse so that it can't continue to pull the cart.
Okay. I'm going to show you where the things are going to end up on the map layer. Just imagine that they came in and you guys were watching this.
Oh God! Oh no!
All right, so
Which
I
will give
am
me
gonna try and disrupt this
Good
cart as
opportunity
well,
here.
since
Now
she's
stream can
got
see
that
what's going
one.
on.
Oh wait, no, Soul's got that one. Renland's over here. Where the
Yeah.
hell are we? I'm way
This-
over here. Never mind.
This is gonna be where I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit right here.
Can I say that my ready to action was to cast spiritual weapon?
Sure.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna get ready to try and basically leap and drag this guy off of his horse thing.
Blue hat guy or archer guy?
Archer guy,
Okay.
actually.
Oh,
I didn't realize there were two. I'm
yeah,
gonna
I didn't see the yellow archer guys here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hopefully take one out.
Yep. Which one? You going right or left? Kaylee,
I'm going back left.
back
or
left.
up.
I'm gonna try and
Okay,
just
so then-
grab him and basically violently drag him off of the thing.
So then I guess I'll target that guy, or should we target the same guy, Kayleen?
Hey, you guys don't have to plan.
Yeah, this is all happening at the same time.
Yeah, do whatever Tone would do.
All right. So what I'm going to have you guys do, because it sounds like we're about to get into combat, why don't I have everyone stop, drop, roll initiative, and then what we'll do is we'll use your initiative orders to go through your readied actions and basically your surprise round, and then
Hey,
we'll
look,
go
I
into
rolled
regular
over
initiative
6.
after that.
Oh,
I got
that
a
sucks.
crit.
Hey, me too.
You did?
Yeah.
Ooh, high five.
Bam.
You probably have a better
Oh, there's so
initiative
many
than I do.
people.
Oh yeah, her dex is crazy. She's a dex fighter.
I removed all of the horses because they're just gonna go whenever.
I'm missing a dice.
I thought I was missing a dice earlier. I was about to get so mad.
I've got a
I
lot of
found it.
dice that I have to roll every turn.
You have a lot of dice to roll.
Yes,
worry, Josh.
no, I'm a PC and I roll like this bullshit to make things go faster.
We'll help you, Joe. We'll start killing guys off as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
we got,
quickly
we
as
got you, fam.
I don't have to worry about rolling a lot of dice. I'm just gonna roll this one really low.
Crits. Crits because not real roll.
If you all could make sure you put your initiatives in the thing
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
where
I
they
forgot.
go.
I forgot that's how we play this game.
That is how I play this game.
I
Don't
forgot
play
how to
games
play
with
D&D.
me.
Sorry guys.
Oh man,
Been a
how's
while.
the roll?
I feel like we forget that a lot.
Give me one moment while these guys prepare for their inevitable doom. Wow, that guy's quick.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
this-
Joe.
yeah, this
Joe, you
fella.
might kill me this time.
That was the goal.
Yeah, I know.
We have backups though.
Yeah.
You guys have been cakewalking too many combats, so.
Yeah. I'm like waiting for the time where you're just like, you guys are. I'm tired of you guys doing this, and you just like amp it up,
Annihilate us.
and then we cry.
Throws a Cthulhu-like creature at us.
I mean, you're
Kraken in the
after
desert.
you're after
Mad
level
Max
5
squid.
now, so
What'd you say?
you're after level 5 now, so I can throw up to CR 15 against you, right?
I mean, I
okay.
guess. You can't
mean,
kill
I'm
me
not
before
sure how-
I. Joe, you can't kill me before I get to profess my love to Alistair.
I would pay such good money to see that.
You have to kill me afterwards because Alistair betrays me and then kills me instantly. That's
I was gonna say, if I'm gonna kill you with anyone, it's gonna be Alistair.
yeah. Now that you
I'm
know.
so upset about that.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be sleeping one night and you're gonna wake up with a knife in your throat.
Yeah, the one time when
But
she
then
like
then
finally
I'll
trusts
have to
somebody to actually like sleep with them and not like that, but like actually spend the night with somebody and they just kill him and it'll happen because Joe hates me.
Well, then I'll have to kill Alistair and then kill myself if I throw myself off the cliff or something.
It's gonna
As
be a
much as I
tragedy.
joke, you guys are, like, honestly pretty safe playing with me. Kyle can attest to how many characters I actually killed. Like,
You need to try harder.
It
because
doesn't
the
happen
very
often.
first message pinned in the stop, drop, and roll chat is that you get to kill me on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
Try to.
it is. Very first one.
Yeah.
I think I have a higher kill per session count than Joe does.
yeah, you probably do.
I killed one of my
Do
last.
you kill your people a lot?
I like character death. I think it's a good story element.
Does it count as character death if the universe technically never existed?
And do you guys count total party wipes as character death?
No, total party kills are a huge mistake.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's like its own.
There
Yeah,
there
that's,
are
you-
certain
you
times where
done
they are
fucked up.
okay.
Yeah,
Would you-
I mean there are circumstances when they're okay.
I mean,
Like, when they
when
don't
you're
actually
over it.
happen.
Like when you're freaking over it and ready to just let the whole world burn?
Mhm.
Go ahead. TPK then.
Well, there's sometimes when the players should run the fuck away and they don't. And you're like,
Are
how
you
do
doing
I
roll an
hint at
initiative?
this?
Are we starting this?
I did finish rolling initiative. Look at all those
Yeah,
numbers.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
I want to kill
let's
them.
go through your guys' initiative first for your surprise round, then we'll go into actual initiative.
Oh, cool. Surprise round means we get an action and a bonus action, right?
We're gonna go with your readied actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ember, what was your readied action?
Oh, I'm gonna totally grab this dude who's an archer right here and like drag him by his neck off the cart.
Okay. So
Like full on vicious with teeth and everything. I have no pity for slavers.
go ahead and make a grapple attempt against this feller.
19.
Nice.
19 on the die. I don't even have my character sheet up. I'm sorry.
Okay. He got an 8 with his bonus. So
Solid.
you drag him off the cart, just kind of pulling him through the air, and he's dragged to the ground. We're
Can
gonna
I-
say he's prone because he fell off the cart.
Alright, can I turn back into a human now?
We'll say yes, but that would be the end of your surprise readied actions.
That's alright. That was my only surprise ready action was to drag him down and have him there.
Right. Soul,
Cool.
your turn, my friend.
I would cast spiritual weapon.
What is it taking the form of?
It is taking the form of a hammer, and the hammer head is just a big old dragon head.
I will
Me too,
search
hero
for dragon hammer and see what
If
we
you find
get.
something. It's probably gonna be like a Bahamut hammer or something.
Probably. I mean,
Oh,
close
that's
enough
every-
for like imagery.
For a second, I thought you said Baha Men.
Who let
Who
the
let the
hammer
dogs
out?
out?
Have you guys
The
seen
dog is out,
Did
guys.
we ever let the dog back in, actually?
Like IRL.
Y'all.
Have you guys seen the heavy metal cover that they actually got that Baha Men to participate in?
No.
No.
It
I'm
is
so fed up with that
It's
song.
pretty.
No,
It's pretty fun.
that was our school song, and I'm forever triggered.
Why was that your school song?
Because we're the Hamilton Heights Huskies, man. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
fair.
I
Yeah.
guess.
So like every time we did like sports games, they did Bahamut over the speakers, and who let the dogs out, and the teams would come running out, and they'd be like, yeah, and I'd be like, sports suck.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my
You found
gosh.
one.
My Google food's
He,
really
he
good.
found a dragon head hammer.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
I can attest. Joe's Google skills are off the charts.
I'm proud of you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Soup's happy.
All
I would
right.
say
Soul, you can move it around, so you can place it wherever you're
so-
casting it.
I would say
Because
it's
you'll
floating
have to move it.
high enough to where it's not like hurting the horse, but they can also hit these dudes.
Okay.
Right.
During your casting of it, you do get to take a swing with it. So if you'd like to
do.
swing at one of these fellers, you
I
can
would
feel
like.
free.
1d8.
And just let me know who you're swinging at, Archer Man or blue-headed turban dude.
The blue bandana.
Yeah, blue
Oh,
bandana feller.
Yes. So spellcasting ability modifier. That's not the spell attack bonus, or is that the spell attack bonus?
In this case, it would be your spell attack bonus.
All right. I was just making sure because I rolled a 6 and have a 6 attack bonus, so that's 12 damage.
You have to roll to
Gosh.
hit.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot.
You missed a step there, buddy.
I did miss a step. That's
But not Misty step.
18.
18 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
And then, so you rolled damage and you got a what?
a
6.
6 on
You got
the
a
die.
6, and then your... So for damage, it is
wisdom?
your modifier. It's just the
Okay,
modifier,
just-
not the attack
all right.
bonus.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Because I thought you were asking about to hit
Rolling to
at
hit.
first. Yeah, that's what. So Soul holds his holy symbol up, which is his shield. It glows a brilliant blue, and a hammer with a dragon head is summoned forth, and it just whacks this guy across the face. He kind of goes, oh! And he's got, like, it just hits him right in the side of the face, and there's, like, blood coming out of his mouth. You see he's a little, like, he looks a little green. He's not, like, actual color, like, he's more fresh face.
Oh my god, is he a goblin?
Not the actual color green, like he's a fresh recruit.
I love you, I'm sorry.
Ugh! Words. But all the guys who are in like the white, they look a little bit more seasoned veterans. But this guy, he's hurting pretty bad after that hit.
Okay,
So-
nice.
So blue guys are green and white guys are seasoned.
Yes, except maybe these two.
Maybe. We don't know
You don't
yet.
know yet. You haven't tussled
Looked
with
at
them.
them.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
well,
was-
I took the right one to pull off the thing violently.
Rinlin, you are up.
Yes, darling. Do I get my extra attack or not?
Technically, no.
Okay. Can I recklessly attack this?
Yes, you can reckless.
Okay. That is literal shit. I mean, I hit, but I'm pretty sure but the damage is like...
Are you hitting the prone guy, or you're hitting the cart
I'm hitting the cart right
to break it?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I can't move. Oh, that's because I'm not Ember, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering.
I know we get confused. We should just enter into like a three-way joint marriage to Alistair, because we're all the same fucking person anyway.
But what about Soul? No. We'll talk about that later. So it's gonna be a 16... No. Y'all. It's gonna be a 19 to hit,
You hit.
and then 8 damage.
Okay, you bust one of the wooden
Necrotic damage.
things that's holding the horse. I don't know what they're called, but they come off the cart. Spoke, maybe? I don't know.
No, spoke is a thing inside of a tire.
Oh, I used to know all the parts of a cart.
Um,
Stay?
The sticky out part that
The
you
sticky
attach
out
the horse to. You break that off, and then so the horse is like partially free.
I could've
and the horse is kind of like freaking out.
Once.
apparently it's called the tongue, which sounds really silly.
The tongue.
I don't like
Blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah.
I don't ever do that again, Joe.
Atone, you are up.
We're just gonna Eldritch Blast that guy.
Okay. Archer guy from far away.
Nope. That was a natural one.
That's a miss.
Wowzer.
Automatically. Kalian.
They-
Mario, did you roll with advantage?
I did not.
Because you are surprising them.
Wait,
That is a 19.
does that mean I wouldn't have had to have reckless?
Technically.
Oh well. I need another
19
damage.
will hit.
And 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called a. It's really just called a tongue or a yoke.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yoke. That's what I remember it as.
Yoke
Oh.
is like the
The actual strap
thing
that
that
attaches the
yeah.
horse.
It's the thing in the front. The tongue is the bar that I was trying to
Yeah.
break.
The yoke attaches to the tongue.
Oh god.
Kalian.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the same guy that Atone did.
Okay.
So that'll be a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
How do I play D&D?
Good question.
Y'all, we're still trying to figure that out.
That will do 9, 12, 15, 19 damage.
Arrow right into his side. He is
And yeah.
very aware and like looking around now. All right, and Ember, we are
I
back
get
to
go
you.
again.
So now we're in actual initiative. They'll take their turns in between you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna slice up the man on the ground.
Okay, you have advantage because he is prone.
Solid.
I imagine a sushi man.
Oh, okay. Well, I crit the first one.
Of course you did.
He's dead.
All right.
I got an 18 on the second one
Hits.
and a 17 on the
Hits.
that one. That one.
Joe.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Stop, Drop, and Roll, where the ladies destroy everything with critical.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
That's pretty accurate. Unless you're trying to charm them, and then that works really well.
on you.
Yeah, on me specifically. All right, so hold on, I'm trying to math, and it's not going really well.
It's okay. It is not a good math day, I can tell.
I haven't had to break out my calculator yet.
Yes.
17.
17 damage. That's with all your attacks? Or is that
Yeah, I only did 3 this time.
Yeah, but usually you do like in the 30s.
Did I add wrong? No? No, I
had to
rolled
add
a
your
1.
phone?
Yes. Sorry.
I
What's
love
your
hearing-
deck? 16?
So it'd be
No.
plus 6, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause unless, do you get it for your offhand or not?
Yeah, I get it from my
Yeah,
offhand.
that's her fighting style.
So yeah. Okay, yes. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
So plus 6 3 times.
Okay. That sounds more correct.
Accurate, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so
35.
plus- okay. Thank you.
Yep,
It's been a really long day today.
it's okay.
I
Slice,
have my,
slice,
my
slice.
character sheet up now, guys.
Ember is standing over the gentleman, having cut deeply into his sides. He is still alive. He's on the ground. He's got some cuts in him. He's trying to dodge out of the way as you just lash out of them with your swords. This fellow over here, who sees this giant hammer kind of get summoned out of the air, when it whacks him across the face, it whacks his face so he's facing directly at you, Soul. And he's going to take his spear and he's just going to try and jab you with it.
How rude.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
You deflect his spear with great ease into the air, and he looks very sad and scared.
Same.
Um,
Arrow.
Next up is this doggo. Let us see what the speed of a doggo is. Oh wow,
they're
doggos be
speddy.
fast.
Yeah, they're
Doggos be so fast. This doggo is going to double move.
Whoa.
And end his turn. And it's Soul's turn.
All right. I'm gonna be all like peering around the pillar and be like, "Oh man, there's a lot of them over here." And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, y'all look a little hot," and I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm,
Ooh.
Nice.
centered on this point.
And it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
I will draw you a circle, my friend.
Sweet. The ground is considered difficult terrain. And when the creature enters the spell effects for the first time,
That's not a
makes a
circle.
dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone.
That's not blue. God damn it. Roll 20. I want to make a blue circle.
That's all I want in my life.
And it's a 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius. I believe I said right here. Yeah. That way it doesn't hit any of my allies, but it makes it hard for people.
That's what she said.
Does the initiative tracker block your?
It did.
And now you can't adjust it.
Yeah, I can.
You're having problems.
Oh, I don't think you can. Once it's drawn,
No, you can move them once they're drawn, I think.
you can move them, but I don't think you can stretch a circle.
Mm.
They're a pain that way. Oh no, Joe's got it. He's the king.
Suck it. And where did you want to center it?
Right here.
Technically, you center it on an intersection.
No.
Which is
So-
actually better for you.
So
I could
this,
do that.
yeah, that works.
If you want it up or left or right or down one
Put it
space,
right.
let me know.
Put it right a space.
Yeah, right one space. There we go.
Like that?
Yeah,
Cool.
and then I believe spiritual weapon is a bonus action to hit someone with it.
You are correct,
Yup.
sir.
I'll just hit the blue green guy
Okay.
with it. That's a natural 20.
That'll hit. I don't know if can spiritual weapons crit or no.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they be able to?
Up to damn rolling. Actually, I think they can. I think.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't crit with them. They can't AOO, but you can crit with them. So go ahead and roll double damage.
2 5s and then 3, so 13 damage from that hit.
So after the guy tries to stab you, your hammer kind of follows up swinging the other direction, and it cracks, and you hear a sickening crack as his entire neck just turns farther than it should, and he falls down dead.
Get hecked.
Sweet.
Also, you guys watch as behind you guys, where all the carts are, a whole bunch of clouds and sleet and rain just kind of begin rapidly forming out of nowhere.
Excellent.
It's all icy over there now, and it's all heavily obscured.
Oh shit. Oh well.
Oh shit, oh well.
They'll come out of it eventually.
Do they take damage? No.
No,
they don't.
they just make a save, and if they fail, they fall prone.
So you're saying inside that blue ring is heavily obscured?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just fight this dog for now.
No, I'm going to take advantage of that. You guys can keep fighting.
It's
I'm going 13
also very icy. and slippery.
I guess I'm not so worried about the icy, but we have a description of this guy, right?
Or are
Yeah.
you just gonna sneak in
Yeah,
there
you do.
and find him?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna scout those 2 wagons inside. I think that's.
Why don't you just send your pseudo dragon?
I can send my
That's the
pseudo.
thing.
Yeah, I'll send my pseudo dragon to the other wagons at the back, and then I think I'm gonna go in the obscured area.
I did
I'm
not
sneak-
realize.
I'm
how
sneaky.
well
I got.
rolled.
Maybe I'm not so sneaky, but my cloak makes people not see me. So.
That's a better statement.
All right.
Depending on how your dice favor you.
Yes.
So it is this direwolf's turn. He technically starts within the sleet storm, so he's going to try to make a dex check or dex save to not fall down.
They have to be a 14.
14. He got an 18.
Damn.
So the direwolf is okay.
Oh, those poor horses. They're going to fall down.
And the direwolf is going
Dude, that
to
was perfect
single
use.
move
Yeah, that was solid.
right up next to Soul. And he's going to try and bite you, buddy.
Oh no.
That's a 7. He did
That
not
does
roll
not
well.
hit.
Bad doggy.
Soul, invincible soul.
Kyle's ready.
The soul
Theme
isn't
songs
a-
for everyone.
He's immortal.
Where's my other die? Where'd it go? I need it to
I
kill
don't know.
you
Where's your
guys.
other die?
It died.
Disappeared. That makes me sad.
One ping.
Oh, it's right there. Did the way? Okay. Next up is this archer. He's going to use his movement to stand up next to Ember and Rinlin. And then
Bad idea.
Yeah.
as part of his move action, he's going to drop his bow and pull out his short sword, and he's going to take a swing at Ember because she ripped him off the cart.
Dick.
He got a 17.
Hold on.
Does she get full plate?
I do.
It's 18.
Yeah. I don't hit.
It clangs off of your sword as you parry the blow.
Get hecked.
Next up, we have another doggo who's got a save. That doggo does not save. That doggo slips. Whoop! Just like a Looney
Aw.
Tune.
Oh,
I love doggies slipping. They look so cute.
Kalian's very distracted by the cute dog slipping.
Oh, look at the giant murder dog.
I want
Actually, that's accurate, though.
him home.
I would.
100%.
So he falls prone. And he is going to try and stand up, which he will. So that's half of his movement. And then he's going to start running around. And he's going to have to double move because he's a slowpoke doggo. And he gets... No, he can't get that far. He can only get... Yeah, he can only get that far. Right? Yeah. And that's the end of his turn.
That's so far.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's speed's crazy.
This feller with the spear on the middle uppermost cart is going to fall down. He's going to stand up.
Is it difficult terrain as well?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets there. And then he's going to double move. And he sees that there's some people up here, so he's going to try and stop the shenanigans that are going on up top. This archer's turn. The archer was lining up a shot for whatever was on the thing here. He is going to see if he falls down. He does, but he stands back up with his move action. And he's going to attempt to still take a shot at Kalian.
I don't know if he can with heavy obscure.
Oh, heavy obscured is not disadvantaged, it just can't see.
I will double
Yeah,
check. I think
disadvantage. You
so.
just can't see. Wait, what?
I was planning on not shooting anyone in there because I don't think you can. But let me look.
Heavily obscured is something.
I don't know some of the rules. I just know that it would slow
The
people down.
vision rules are probably the most complicated in the game.
Vision.
They're heavy obscured. This actually is from roll 20.
You're in the way.
Heavily
Suffers from the
obscured.
blinded condition.
Yep.
Yeah.
So blind, according to Hero Lab, adjustments.
Attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yep, because you can still attack while blind. It's just not advised.
So he's going to shoot at you, Kalian. Because he's shooting from below, I am going to give you 3/4 cover,
Okay.
which is a +5 to your AC, because you have the high ground. Anakin. He got a 9. 'Cause he had
Yeah, that won't do.
disadvantage. And his second attack, another 9. So he just is firing arrows off through this weird swirling mist. Rinlin, you are up.
Ha. Interesting.
Indeed.
Heck. I've been like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and I think I'm just gonna like beat this dog up.
Okay.
Well, it's like I've been thinking about it because I'm like, oh, I could attack this guy. I could do some like sick moves and like
I'm just laughing at the phrase "beat this dog up."
something
Everyone's
I
always
literally,
got sick moves.
literally never thought I would say that. I'm going to rage, reckless, and extra attack this wolf.
Okay. You're being so extra right now. Oh my god.
219 on the die.
219?
Two
Jeez.
19s on the die, Joseph.
Okay.
Turn your hearing aid up. I gotta whip out my calculator now, cause.
You hit. Don't bother.
Duh. I know, but the damage. There's like 3 6s.
18.
That's 18.
Thank you, guys. I know that much. And then it's
Even
plus.
math. I can do even math.
It's plus 2
It's when
damage.
you add odd numbers. I don't get it.
I also had to check to see what the rage damage was, cause it's been a hot minute.
I think it's still 2.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't remember. $34.
30 what?
4.
Ow. Oh! Dog.
Aww.
And then I also growl at the dog. Like, I get in its face and just growl at it. Like, come at me, fam.
You like hit him on the head and you hear like a crack and there's like blood coming down the side of this direwolf's face now and it's just growling at you. It's metal as fuck.
Surrender. That is it, though.
Okay. This archer, seeing that you just attacked a dog, is going to take advantage of that situation and
I'd
attack
like
you.
to see you try.
That was so menacing.
Does a 22 hit? Oh, he has advantage.
He
Yeah, it's
tried.
still a 22.
Yes.
And
You
he's
sure as
going,
hell tried.
He tried. He did good.
he's going to have used Archer's Eye, which is an ability that lets him add a d10 to his next damage roll.
Owie.
So in total, you are taking 15 piercing damage.
What's that halved?
7.
7.
Thanks.
And his second attack is a 21, which I'm
Yeah, I mean,
guessing
yeah.
hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one will do 7 piercing damage, which gets halved to 3.
Yay for odd
So
damage.
10 total?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't healed myself for some reason. So I had like 30 health, and I was like, that's not right.
You had a long rest, so.
I love how I hadn't healed myself, so I had like 30 health. Is
Yeah,
this
my max is 60.
All right, we got this feller. He's gonna come try and join
I'm not
the
that far
bonanza.
behind you. I'm max at 51.
This
My math
doggo
is 35.
doesn't
Oh,
slip and
you're real
fall.
squishy.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Turn that head on,
25,
can't
30.
dodge.
40.
Oh, I did
There,
add it.
and then I can go 50 from here.
There's a lot of scary looking dogs up front now.
They're fast. I didn't realize how quick they were.
Yeah, they now.
I want
And
one
that brings
to
us
be
to
my
a
travel
tone.
companion.
You are up.
Same.
We could run in the wilderness together and bay at the moon.
How high am I above that guy?
20 feet? 20 feet. Between 15 and 20 feet.
Probably higher than I want.
17.
Were you gonna jump on him?
Well, what I don't know. I'm torn because there's like a lot of dogs over here, and then there's these two guys near me, and I'm thinking like how I can make Thunderstep the most effective.
Ah.
And it explodes from where I'm leaving.
What radius is it? 5 or 10?
You teleport yourself to 9 feet within range immediately after you appear. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left. So it's kind of like, let's see here. I would want to here. How bad would it be, Joe, if I were to jump down to like? Nah, it's gonna hurt the horses. If I were to try to like jump to here. Oops, wrong tool. You see what I'm talking about though?
So here's
You'd have
what
to
I
go
would.
farther to not hit Ember and Rimlin, though.
Here's what I would allow you to do. It's going to be an athletics check to make sure you can jump the distance you need to. It's kind of tricky because you have like a height advantage, but you have enough room to get like a running start and do it. So I'll let you roll an athletics check for it. Then, if you'd like, I would let you make a dexterity check, just a flat dexterity check, to time your thunder jump. So like you're falling midair, and like right before you're about to hit the ground and get hurt, you can thunder jump to where you want to go. I would let you make a dexterity check for that. And if you
Then
pass the DC, you can do it. If not, you'll take the falling damage. You can still do your spell.
Yep. Then if that's the case, because Ember and Rinlin are so close to this spot, I'm thinking of coming more over, so like running up to Kalian and like jumping from here, aiming over here.
Okay.
Because while I don't really want to hurt the horses, fuck, Rinlin's too close.
Oh my god, I can eat it. Just do it.
Yeah, same.
All right, I'll affect more people if I go here. So
But horses.
let's do it. I'm gonna
Just go for it.
so I'm gonna run and jump into here. I'm gonna thunder step, and
All right.
I'm gonna thunder step right back up next to Kalian.
So let's
Yo.
start with your athletics check to make the jump. So you do like a running start up like the top of the arch, and then you leap off. How well does a
Can
tone
I
leap?
give advantage to this?
Oh, can I use acrobatics instead? This is gonna suck.
I'll allow it
I'm gonna use
because it is an acrobatic feat.
different
Can I-
die. Different
Can I
die.
do advantage?
What's
on
your-
this dice?
What's the power read exactly? Is it advantage with checks? Because if it's checks, then yes.
I believe it's advantage in checks and disadvantage on, like, if someone was attacking.
You can only use acrobatics if you do a sick flip.
Here, I can look it
I'll
up.
do a sick flip.
Please do, because I have how I wrote it down, but I'm pretty sure
What?
I wrote it incorrectly.
Yeah, what are we looking for?
Kyle's got it.
What
I was gonna
decision
see if
were
I
you?
can give you. I am the guardian. I think. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe that's correct.
Guardian. Yep.
It's Xur2, isn't it?
Impose disadvantage on the next attack, or grant advantage on the next saving throw.
Yeah.
Damn. No, sorry, I can't.
So no such luck.
All right. So
I'm gonna rewrite that now because I feel like we've had this discussion before.
all right. So you said you'll allow acrobatics instead.
Yes.
Good,
I
because
will.
my athletics is a -1. My acrobatics is a +2.
Slip and fall straight down.
Oh, yep. I probably did. That's a 6.
So he does a sick flip right on his ass.
What?
I
even
love
trying
Mario's
different
dice.
die. I'm trying like every fucking die on my desk. I'm just giving up.
You have to
So Atone gets a running start up the top of the arch, and he jumps, and you're aiming for like right there, right?
Yeah.
Ember and Rinlin, you guys see from up above you a
Is he
shadow,
gonna land on us?
and he lands pretty much like he's gonna fall right on top of you.
I sidestep.
I don't. There's no way I would have known.
Do you want to try and catch him?
No.
Do I still get a dex check to get my spell off, which I'd probably do Misty Step instead of Thunder Step in this case?
Sure. Yeah, I would allow that.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's do this dex check.
Just thunderstep anyways. Just fucking do it, dude.
Just thunder step off my face.
Just
Damn.
fucking do it. Just go. You're gonna hit us anyways. Just fucking go for it.
If you were going to land on Ember and Rinland, you would still hit all 3 people. You would
Yeah,
just hit
17.
Rinland too.
17?
17 on dex check.
That's
Yep.
that's enough if you wanted to Misty Step or Thunder Step.
Dude, just do thunder step. I won't even be mad.
Just hit me. Hit me with your thunder.
Fuck it. Let's Thunder Step here. That's,
Not like you can roll high enough to actually do any damage anyways.
All right.
Oh.
So Atone was going to land on Ember's space, and then he's Thunder Stepping out. From Ember, it's 10 feet
didn't-
out, correct?
Yeah.
So the horse, Rinlin, Ember,
This guy too.
that guy, the
I
two.
feel like I bring my arms up to at least block my face, so you just kind of jump off my arms, like my bracers or something.
Let's see here.
No, he just lands on the head of the hammer and just like.
They're all making,
Just-
Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
I just realized we have a huge like percentage of thunder damage in this party.
Yep.
It's pretty sick.
Thematic.
Yeah.
We got thunder and ice. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
I got 20. Not naturally though.
I got 8 plus 6.
The Archer Man also got a 20.
May saved.
I don't know what 8 plus 6 is.
It's 14. You saved.
Thank you.
Let's see. Math. 18.
This guard guy got 9, and now I have to do the 2 dogs.
24 points of damage. 12 if you saved.
Failed.
Wow, how much damage does that do?
3d10.
Wow, for level 2, that's really good.
Hello.
Well, yeah.
Do you need something? Just gonna...
No, I couldn't.
Tiff, what are you doing with your life?
Tiff is
Sorry.
having fun with a baby, I think.
No, I'm sorry. I tried to give Heather a paper towel, but I couldn't throw it over the couch.
Ah.
So I had to chase it. Anyway, sorry, what?
So Tiffany and May both take 12 points of damage.
What kind is it thunder damage?
Thunder damage, yep.
So that's not halved.
Joe, anyone that got less than a 14 takes 24.
Yep. The wolf that was here is just blown backwards and skids across the sand. The poor guy who was up here, who hadn't even been hit yet, you just like blast and you see him just fly out, and the cart that he was next to, he hits the side of it, and you hear him like hit something metal really hard face first, and he just falls to the ground and he's not moving after that. The archer who is here just takes the blow and he kind of grunts, but he's still standing.
All right.
Technically, he's prone.
Let's see.
Is he
not
prone
standing.
again?
Oh no, I'm sorry. He did stand up.
Yeah, he stood up and attacked.
All right. And then I will
Did he
also
miss?
He did miss.
I will also have a bonus action here.
Okay.
Whenever you're done. Are you done with all that stuff?
I'm all good.
Which one looks hurt more, Ember or Rinlin?
That's a good
I
question.
guess probably Rinlin.
All right.
Yeah, she got hit
Because
twice.
you took damage before I did.
So there's
I have
two.
36 health.
I have
okay,
39.
I'm also more afraid of Rinlin. So Rinlin
Sorry.
yeah, Rinlin takes 10 points of health.
You just hit me more.
You
Take
like,
it.
You like throw it at her, like just no, go.
As he's thunder stepping away, he's just like, ah!
Yeah, I used my healing light. I threw 2d6 at you. You take 10 points of health.
You jump down, high five her. There's a sonic boom, and you're back
He
up.
high-fives me like dead in the face, too. Just palms my face.
You are healed.
And that's my turn.
All right, Kalian, you are up.
All right. I'm going to shoot Mr. Wolfie Man next to Soul
Okay,
with a 18.
hits.
Oh, I just like punched the cat in the face. She
That's alright.
She started purring.
She liked it.
15 damage to that, sir.
Okay.
And then I am gonna use a bonus action to try to hide myself, if that's possible.
Since you're prone, yes.
Cool. I got a 17.
All right, so Kalian kind of rolls over a little bit, fires at the wolf, who kind of takes the arrow in its shoulder, and then Kalian kind of rolls a little bit to the side, finding a nice little dip in the rock up here that he can duck down safely. What was your stealth roll again?
17.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And that's it.
All right, we have this gentleman wielding his big ol' swordy sword. He's going to start making his way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past and he's homebound. This feller here starts technically in the sleet storm and manages to stay up in the sleet storm. And he's going to hop off. Start running this way. And he's actually gonna end his turn right there. And he's starting to climb up the rocks.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
This archer starts in the sleet storm, does not fall down, kind of laterally jumps this way, moves the remainder of his movement, ending up there. Looking up, he sees Tone just kind of
Oh God.
landing after his jump up there, and he raises his bow, firing 2 shots off at a Tone. Seeing a quick opening. That is a 10, and this one is an 8, but he's going to use Archer's Eye and add the D10 to his attack roll, making it a 10, so that's a wasted use of Archer's Eye for him.
Stop playing with my balls.
TMI.
I giggled and felt I was like a freaking child.
I've got like things, but she was like hitting it with her tail and smacking her across my entire desk. Yeah, can you not?
This fella here is going to try and not slip. He does, and then he stands back up with half of his movement, spends another 10 there, and then he can move 5. And then he's just going to double move around this weird-ass storm of ice and snow that's in the middle. Very disoriented. And then this feller, same deal. He actually stays on his feet. 5, 10. Then he's got 20 more. And he's actually going to start climbing. He's going to make an athletics check to try and get up there a little bit, which he does pass. So he is going to move right here. And Kalian, he's actually up, and he does see you when he gets up there, because he's right next to you.
Well, I guess that changes what I was going to do.
Ember, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna
See,
kind
I'm
of
gonna
like
kill you.
dust myself off here, stand up a little straighter, and I'm like, alright, that wasn't so bad. And I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me again.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Alright. What about a 14?
No.
All right. So the next one is 18, so that'll hit.
Yes.
All right, so I hit those.
Dos hit.
Dos Equis.
I don't think X is Spanish for hit.
No, it's Spanish for get fucked up twice.
Fucked up
Oh.
twice. 27.
27 damage. Is what you're telling me.
With adding the proper modifiers and doing real math.
Oh god.
Jabbing your swords into him and kind of pulling them out, he puts one hand clutching his wounds, kind of like holding it in. He is in terrible shape. Like, almost any amount of damage will kill him, you think. But he's still like just clutching his wounds, hanging on for dear life with his short sword in hand.
Hey, well, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay.
Just hang out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really move much until I kill my prey.
Soul, you are up.
Cool.
Cool.
I am going to use inflict wounds on the doggy in front of me.
On the doggy.
On the doggy.
Get along, little doggy.
13 plus
13 plus
6.
that, my
19.
friend, will hit.
Yes.
This is gonna hurt.
10.
This spell hurts.
It
real
does.
bad.
It does a lot of hurt damage. 10, 1, 3, so 14. 14 damage to that wolfer.
It's a pretty bad roll.
It is a pretty bad roll.
You clench your. You have a hammer, right?
Yes.
You clench your hammer, and this like
Clutch.
dark blue energy just kind of surrounds it, and you swing it. You don't quite hit him with the hammer, but the energy just kind of flings out, and it strikes the wolf, and he recoils back in pain. He is still standing on all fours.
Okay. I was gonna move my spiritual weapon right there and hit the wolfer. With
Same
that.
one?
Same one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's damage. Let's see if I hit. 14 plus
14
6.
hits. Plus 6 hits.
So 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
9 damage will be enough. So as you're standing there, the wolf just kind of recovering from the spell you just cast, growling, not impressed by your paltry damage. Your hammer just comes out of nowhere and just sideswipes and boom, hitting him in the side, and he flies, and he's dead.
Right back at you.
Should we try and like animal handle one of these? Because that'd be really cool to have.
Probably prior to hitting them, yes?
Is there one we haven't hit yet?
I think this one right here.
All right, that one. Someone with good animal handling, go talk to it.
I think that's you.
I was gonna say maybe the dog would have the best chance of talking to the dogs.
Oh wait, my animal handling is...
do.
What is yours?
3.
Mine's 4. I have proficiency in animal handling.
Dude, go handle that animal!
I forgot.
Damn.
All right.
I forgot that I was good at animal handling too.
Soul, anything else you want to do? You haven't moved
Um,
yet. This guy is not adjacent to you. He's on the other side of the rock. He's climbing
Right.
it. So.
I can't see him because he's there.
Correct.
Okay.
Your murder sense tells you.
My murder sense, yes. My ability to sense murderous intent.
Murderous intent.
Yes.
He definitely has murderous intent towards me. I'm getting real nervous.
Would I have heard him and the other homie scuffling up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too hard to be aware that there were two individuals he saw running to the side of that stone archway.
I'd move out here so I've got a better visual of what's going on there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty
wait.
then.
Oh no, I said it's my turn. It's too late.
This feller next to Ember, still with his short sword, barely alive, is going to swing at her again, try and get some revenge. Natural 20!
Oops.
Oh.
Who's attacking?
The guy
Yeah,
right next
did you hit
to
him?
you and Ember.
I hit the wolf. Shit.
It's alright. I'm okay.
It's the human man.
The human.
I got so jazzed for about I'm sorry. There's a lot of enemies in this combat, and I don't know what's
There are.
going on anymore.
He
There are a
does
lot.
11 piercing damage to you.
Whoa.
Good crit.
That was good.
Ka!
That hurt so good.
Oh, baby.
It's
All
so
right.
good.
This
Do it
wolf's
again
turn.
before I kill you.
Gonna turn and pounce towards Soul, trying to take a bite out of him.
Soul, can you talk to animals?
I do not have that spell.
Soul can barely talk to people.
Soul can talk to animals. Soul
I
can
want you
talk
guys
to
to-
animals. It's whether or not they listen.
Yeah, I want you guys to know I seriously considered making my spiritual weapon a turkey leg.
That would have been so on brand though. Like,
I'm guessing
would
a
have.
10 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay, he bites at
See,
you
he
and you
doesn't even
deflect
think
him
that
with
he
your
really
shield.
wants to hit you. He's just confused.
which one is the puppy that we haven't hurt?
The one.
The
The
one
one
that just
attacking
tried to
Soul.
bite Soul.
The confused one.
Just give him food, Soul. That's what he wants.
Oh my God, you should.
Beat him like the troll.
All right, this feller is going to go up the less steep side of the arch and get up next to Atone. And he's actually going to get to take a swing at Atone with his spear.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got a 20, not natural.
It's unacceptable.
You take 6 piercing damage. Yeah.
All right.
This archer guy has had enough of not being able to see, so he's going to move around this way. Through the archway, he sees Rinlin and Ember bearing down on his friend, and there's a dead wolf next to him and another dead guard nearby, so he's going to take a shot at Rinlin, who just made a swing and is real open.
Try it.
He
How
has a
many
nice
friends
clear
do
shot.
slavers really have? I mean, is that real friendship?
That's
No.
a good point. And he is going to use Archer's Eye to do 1d10 extra damage on his next damage roll. Does a 22 hit you, Rinlin?
Yeah. I thought that was rhetorical. I'm sorry. I didn't know I actually had to respond to
No,
that.
you're good. That's 12 piercing damage. You are raging though, so that is half to 6. And then he's going to make another shot at you.
Hit
That
me with your best
Is
shot.
2 16s on the die. So that is 22 yet again. And that's going to do 12 piercing damage. Again, he rolled max damage that time. So that gets half to 6, so you take 12 total. From
Solid.
both attacks.
Thanks.
Rinlin, you are up.
Okay.
Have you guys figured out who the real threat in this combat is yet?
It's the horses.
Yep.
I
No,
fucking knew it.
the carts are giant mimics.
Which one is the one? Which one's the one that just shot me?
This guy.
The white guys. Of course,
Okay.
the white guys are the bad guys in this label.
Real talk. How the hell did he see me?
Because there's
An arch.
this is an archway. It's open. It's
Yeah,
not
but
a
where
wall.
does it actually start? Like
Over
the
here.
actual arch start like right there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're like,
I thought it started here.
no.
Well,
Even still, you're.
and yes, I will take the opportunity attack from that.
Oh, you're charging him? Nice.
You're gonna land in
Yeah,
my
but see,
AoE.
I wouldn't go in the spell though.
I would end right there. Yeah, we can call you safe then in that spot.
And then I'm going to, as I'm running over, just scream, "You shouldn't have done that."
You never should have come here.
Oh, dumb. I should have.
Does a 21 hit for the attack of opportunity?
What is actually opportunity attacking me?
The human.
The human man right here.
What is he hitting me with? Does he have a bow out?
He's got a sword. He dropped it. He's been swinging his little sword.
Bro,
Swinging his little
there's
sword.
too much for me. Whatever you
that
hit,
guys with
probably
swords.
hit.
He got minimum damage, so he does 5, which gets half to 2.
I'm so sorry, Joe. This combat's been a hell of a ride.
It's okay. You're getting there. Like,
Okay, are you
Stuff's
serious? I
getting
rolled all
rich
these
then.
dice and the cat just like hit them all with their tail, and I don't know what the fuck I rolled. I'm gonna roll them over here, away from your tail. Cool, solid. That's a 1, and a 5, and a 3. There's 19 on the die though, so something one of them hit.
okay.
16.
16 to hit. Hits.
No, like 16 damage.
Damage.
Because I'm assuming that 19 on the die hits.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing else hit. I don't think. Yeah, because like my second highest was like a 6 or something, and I have like a 6. I have a 6 to hit. I doubt their AC is under 12.
You are correct in that assumption. As you swing, he kind of dodges back from your first swing, and your second one does make contact with him, hitting him square in the chest. He stumbles back a little bit with his bow still out, and he kind of scowls at you, just ugh.
Also, I could have walked into there. I would not have taken. I have resistance to cold damage, and I do not suffer penalties from difficult terrain and ice.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, that I would go in, like.
Yeah.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
it
you got
doesn't
your
affect me.
sigil.
It's part of my sigil.
You ice walk. That's a scary combo. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is.
Soul can
Yeah,
just
he-
walk, like drop sleet storms, and Rinlin is unaffected by them. Just goes around.
Yeah, just walks through unaffected.
Oh, that's
You
terrifying.
could wreck people that are like falling down. You just bong, 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 bong.
This is something we need to do later.
Yeah, especially since they were not expecting a sleet storm in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah.
No one expects the sleet storm
I
Inquisition.
think I'm good. I don't really have any bonus actions, so.
Okay. This archer, let's see. We've got Soul, who's being faced off by a dog. Ember's being faced off by a dog and an archer. He's gonna shoot at Soul. He thinks he sees an opportunity there, so he's going to use his second use of Archer's Eye.
Okay, you're gonna have to go. Like, you're
He's
laying
gonna
on my dice. and-
Buff his damage with it
Okay, I'll hold you for a
if he
second.
hits. Does a 15 hit Soul?
Does not.
What about a 22 with his second shot?
Sadly, it does.
All right, so Archer's Eye on this one. Ooh, that's really crappy damage. 7 piercing damage.
Okay, 7 piercing damage. I can deal with that.
For having blown one of his special abilities, it's crappy damage.
Yeah. And my Thunderous Rebuke that I get is if someone hits me with a melee attack, right? Yeah.
Okay. So arrow flies your way. You were too busy just deflecting the wolf, so you didn't notice this guy lining up his shot. However, you block his other shot, so you're still standing and more aware of him now. This feller with an axe is going to take his turn. Moving 15.
No, I forgot about Axemen.
Technically, they're big scimitars, but we're pretending that they're the same as an axe. He's going to run up to a tone. I actually have to
I
flip to
impose
his page
disadvantage on that.
on his attack. Fair. I will accept your disadvantage.
I see your disadvantage and raise you 6 attacks.
He got a 7.
No. Not even half.
Okay. He brings down his giant axe, trying to strike a tone, his giant sword, and misses. Because Ember looks at him and he gets nervous that she'll be disappointed with him. This wolf's turn. He's going to circle around, trying to defend one of his masters by biting at Ember. That will be a 11 to hit.
That does not
Oh,
hit.
wait. He has advantage. Pack tactics. That's a natural 1. Never mind. He misses.
GG.
It's super.
These
hits.
wolves sucked. They hit nothing, and they're half dead. Like, what the hell?
Hey, have we hit this one? Can an animal handle that one?
Oh, you've
Have we
hit this
him
one.
yet?
He was
Oh,
thunderstepped
never
on.
mind. Yeah. Dude, same. I feel
Speaking of
that.
thunderstepped, it's a Tone's turn. You got 2 slaver dudes right on your butt.
Yeah. So we pull that dagger out, and we cast Booming Blade, and
Okay.
then we stab at the guy that actually hit me, the one on the left.
Okay.
Who is we? Why? Who are you?
Twist. He
He's
suffers
a
from.
warlock. They all speak like
Yes,
that.
yes.
We
my
are a
patron.
Tone.
And
Is...
we are many.
I'm gonna switch things here in Hero Lab so I have the right numbers. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
So he takes this, and takes this, and oop, that fell. He takes 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage, and he is sheathed in booming energy.
I wish I was sheathed in booming energy.
I wish I was sheathed in the energy that is required to live.
You strike him with your dagger, and he's all like, "Bruh."
But well, I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh.
It's Jello energy. Is what it really is.
Yeah, solid. Well, not a solid, but
Plasma.
Bonus action. Can I do anything with a bonus action here? I'm out of spell slots. Yeah, that sort of ruins all that. I guess I'm gonna give myself 1d6 of health back since I took 6 points of damage. Almost maxed it. I am 5 points. I am 1 point away from max.
Cool. Kalian, we come to you, my friend.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
spend
dude.
half my movement to stand up.
Smart man.
Booming Blade this gentleman in front of me
Okay.
with a 23 to hit.
That'll do it.
15 damage, which is pretty good for not having a sneak attack.
That's very good for not having a sneak attack. So good, in fact, you hit him with your blade, and he actually falls off the arch, dead.
you hit him with
Okay,
your
so
best
blue
shot.
turban. Oh, blue turban guys, not as hardy as you would think.
Yeah.
Tone was
Joe.
very close to downing that guy.
Yeah. I just realized I did not roll concentration for my sleet storm.
Oh. Go ahead and do that now, then.
I rolled a 1.
Wow, so I can't even look badass going through this damn sleet storm because it doesn't exist anymore.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Joe, how far below the cart, or how far below the arch is the cart?
We said the arch was about 25 feet. A cart would probably go up to about 8 or 9 feet tall, I'd say.
Okay. And it's like a
So,
cloth covering?
Yeah.
Kind of cushy? Alright, I'm just gonna roll off then.
You did hear a guy get thrown against the side of this one, and you heard a pung, and he died. But
Oh. we better not do that.
I did Thunder Blast him against, so maybe...
that's true. That's true. You don't know if it was the thunder stepping, the getting thrown against the metal in the cart.
Oh, I
I'm
know
not
what
sure.
I'm gonna do. This guy's using a bow, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and empty his quiver.
Just
Just
grab them all.
like grab his arrows and throw them all over.
You can grab 5 pounds worth of arrows.
How many is he carrying in his quiver?
Yeah, you can. Quivers normally carry 20. That's way less than 5 pounds.
He's already
How's
shot a
his quiver
couple.
attached? Could I just like unclip his quiver so that it drops?
He actually does have one of those belt ones. None of them have like the back one. So
I love you, Joe. You're my
Just
hero.
grab the quiver and just start.
Well, if it's
Just
a belt,
start
if it's a belt
smacking.
quiver, I can just unbuckle his belt so that it falls off.
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me to do that.
Oh boy, this is fun. I like rogues. 17.
All right.
I keep rolling 10s.
We'll say you are able to untie his fairly simple belt and just pull, and it comes off, and his pants slide down a little bit, and his quiver falls off, and he like grabs his pants to keep him up.
Pants for the win!
You're naked.
We're suddenly getting a little less PG. People are losing their drawers.
Slightly.
And then I'm gonna go here in case Atone decides to thunderstep.
Valid.
Hey, Kalian, you know I'm out of spell slots.
Oh, alright.
All right. It is this feller's turn. Seeing the situation up there, he doesn't really have a lot of room up there. Seeing this dwarf come up and just smash his friend in the chest, he's like, I should probably go help him. And he's going to run on over with his big old sword and take a swing at Rinlin.
Yeah.
And he's going to do so rather recklessly.
He didn't need to. He already had advantage. But okay, go ahead.
Rinlin's
forgot.
looking like she might be in trouble.
Does
I'll be
a 19 hit?
Yeah.
That'll do 8 slashing damage, which gets halved to 4.
Okay.
So
So what you're telling me is, I don't have to reckless on him?
correct.
That's cute, but I'm still going to.
This feller, where are you?
Yeah, I can't wait for another one.
Oh, this guy's right next to Killian. Running on up,
Moving on up.
taking a stab. 14, Killian.
Fails.
Okay. Archer. Pantsed Archer. Are you still concentrating on your mage hand?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it requires concentration. It's invisible though.
But he would see his belt. His belt is.
Oh yeah,
hidden,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, it's just floating in air in front of him.
He is going to spend his turn grabbing his belt and just kind of yanking it and putting it back on and
Yeah,
getting
I can only
situated.
hold 5 pounds. So.
Yeah, he can exert far more than 5 pounds, so.
Oh, it's not concentration. It just lasts a minute. Nice.
Okay.
So you can try and take it again.
Just pulling on the guy's belt.
Yeah, he spends his turn putting his belt back on.
I mean, that's one way to get somebody out of combat.
This guy is next to Rinlin. He's going to poke at her with his spear.
Oh boy.
Natural 20. Because
Oh
he had
boy.
advantage.
I'm ready for this, like, 10 damage.
6 piercing damage, which gets half to 3.
Is that the
And
crit damage?
yes.
Oh, honey.
It's the blue turban spear guys. They're not impressive.
I was
Ember, your turn.
I was expecting your crit to do at least 10.
No, if these guys hit, I'm happy. Like if they do 1 damage, I'm happy. The spear guys, their purpose is to die.
Oh, okay.
Technically, everyone that you put on the board today was purpose to die.
Well, technically, he put us on the board today.
Ember, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm done playing around.
Uh-oh. I know what that means.
Here comes the action surge.
I've been waiting. Alright, so I'm going to...
If you could please do all your attacks and damage separate in this case, just because.
Things
Yeah.
will die.
Okay. Alright,
Things
so
are-
I'm gonna attack homie number 1,
Okay.
who's on his last leg,
Okay.
with a 16.
16 will hit him, and don't bother rolling damage because anything you roll is enough to kill him. In fact, you don't even have to roll your die. Your modifier kills him. Part of your modifier kills him. He had 1 hit point left.
Solid.
That's fair, because even if I rolled a 1, I get like 6 damage anyway.
So you just by sheer force, you kind of just kick his hands out of the way, and you had already
Sheer
stabbed him, and he
willpower.
had wounds, and he just kind of finally bleeds out and falls down. So that's your first
She just
attack.
looked at him funny.
Alrighty. Now I'm gonna kill Mr. Wolfie Man.
Okay.
So 15.
15 will hit. And like I said, go ahead and
Do
roll
you want
damage.
me to roll my damage?
Yeah. You're kind of close. You're walking a line with him, so.
Alright.
And I forget your maximum potential, so.
14.
Yeah. With that, you turn with your other sword and just jab it into the wolf's head, pulling it out. That wolf's dead.
Alright, well, I'm going over here. I'm gonna flank with Renlin. I already measured.
Nice.
I can walk through the thing.
Yep, you're
I'm
good.
gonna attack this guy
Okay. Attack number 3. You have advantage
with
on this one.
advantage, which I needed because I got a 5. And that one is a 15.
Yep, the one time you would miss, you have advantage, of course.
Strategic planning, Joe.
Yeah, it's true. I can't fault you.
And I got 14 damage on him.
Okay. He is still standing. He had not been
Alright.
hurt yet, and these guys are a bit hardier, so you can... If you're
Okay,
action
so I'm
searching,
gonna
go
do
ahead and
my-
roll the next
Both
3.
of them?
Yeah. The
Alright.
next 2.
Yeah, it
You're
is
right.
3.
Is it?
Or is
It is
2 or
3.
3?
It's 3. We determined it was
3?
3. Yep.
Okay, yes. Alright. So the next 3. 18,
Hits.
15,
Hits.
crit.
Hits. Surprisingly.
That pause though.
Oh, math. Okay, so
Guys, look, I can make the initiative tracker smaller now because you've killed things. Kyle can
41.
attest. I like making stupidly complicated combats like this.
Yep.
41.
41. He is still standing. Significantly more hurt than he was before.
Well,
Bloody,
then I'm gonna
one
hit him
might
with
say.
a Battle Master dice.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Well then.
I'm gonna goading attack him. Be like, bitch, you better hit me
Okay.
for 7 more points.
He is still barely standing.
And there I'll end my turn.
Okay. Soul, you are up, my friend.
Sweet. So, I forget the rules on ranged spell attacks. If someone's within 5 foot of me, am I at disadvantage of attacking
Yes.
like this guy?
Yes.
Okay. Then I don't want to do that because
Oh, is that one of the axe dudes?
yeah.
The one you were just
Ah.
hitting? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder he stood up so bad. I was like, damn, little turban men are a little hardier than I thought.
Nah, it's the spear guys who are pushovers.
I'll just wail my warhammer on the wolf right there.
Go for it. Last dog standing.
That is a
Oh, you're supposed to animal handle him.
Oh well.
Oh well, that's a 12, 13, 14.
So sad.
14 hits.
To hit, is its strength, proficiency,
Dice.
and die?
Yep.
Okay, well that technically would have been a 17, but
That definitely hits them.
that is a 7 total for
Okay.
damage on that.
You
And then I'll hit
strike
him
the
with
wolf.
my
Spiritual weapon? Cool.
Yeah.
Strike the wolf with your hammer, and then behind you, your spectral hammer that's floating behind him also swings.
So that was an 18 on the dice,
Also
Hit.
connects with the wolf.
and then I rolled max damage. So that is 11 damage total.
Not bad. 18 total for the turn.
And
Pretty
Soul,
solid.
realizing his mistake and coming out into the open to see what was going on after seeing that archer, goes back right here.
Oh.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
It is the wolf's turn now. He's going
Yay.
to attack Soul. He does not have advantage. But he got a 17.
17 just hits.
Yes.
Oh.
Not completely useless.
Where's your shield, Soul?
My armor class is 15 plus the shield. So,
He uses the
okay.
medium armor crystal. He hasn't popped
yeah,
the
I
heavy
don't
one
have
yet.
the strength for the heavy armor yet.
Oh, okay.
I love Tiff classily eating a cracker without her hands. Like, a total pro.
All right, so that'll do
It's a mood.
11 piercing damage to you, Soul.
11.
Yep, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna wolf you to
Come
the
on.
floor.
That is an
I
8.
really like saltine crackers.
It's gross.
Oh, they're delicious.
We had soup today, so we have crackers.
What'd you get, David?
An 8.
8.
My dice
The
are failing
wolf
me.
kind of grabs your arm and he just pulls you down and you fall to the ground prone. After
Does he
taking your
scream out in
damage.
pain? Do I need to go save him?
No. Soul does not scream out in pain. This isn't the first time he's been forced to the ground by a big furry creature.
I have a lot to say about that.
I have a lot of questions.
I have a lot of concerns.
All right.
Questions I'm not sure I want the answers to, but questions.
Time for Speary Turban Guy to attack a tone. Yeah! Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Didn't think so. On to this archer, who's the one who shot at Renlin and got punched in the face real hard by a hammer.
Yeah.
Um,
He made life mistakes.
he is going to not try and shoot you. He's going to whip out his sword and try and stab you because he still has advantage because you're reckless. So that's a 10? No, 20. 20.
Damn! I was like,
keys.
8 piercing damage, which gets half the 4. And that's his turn because he only gets 1 attack if he makes it melee. It's interesting that his multi-attack is specified for specifically his longbow. And Rinlin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay,
I would like to recklessly attack the dude in front of me.
go for it.
Because I have a one-track mind. Oh, crikey. They like went under my thing. Okay, I just flipped that. Huh. So... 19 hits?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Most
the only thing I hit
assuredly.
again. But I got 2 6s. $20,
20 damage.
I think. Yes.
He's still standing. Takes another
yeah.
solid hit to the gut.
I rolled a 2, a 4, a 5, and a 13.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit.
Good,
and then
good.
Yeah, fuck off. And then I just like scream in his face. I'm like, do you think you can fucking kill me? As I like beat his head in.
That's the idea.
Ow.
Actually, these are slavers. I'll bet they wouldn't actually kill us if they won.
Do you think you're gonna take me as a slave?
This guy, seeing that the wolf dragged Soul to the ground, is like, oh, he's got that. He's going to run out. He can only make it about there because he has to hop down. He's going to turn. He sees up on the archway. He sees a whole melee going on here, and he doesn't want to shoot into that. Up on the archway, though, he sees Atone fighting 2 dudes, Killian only fighting 1. So he's going to take a shot at the guy who is not outnumbered.
Okay. Do I have any sort of cover from being taller?
At this point, because you're standing, I'll give you half cover.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But he is going to pop Archer's Eye to try and do an extra d10 of damage if he hits you. It's his 3rd use of it. He's the only one who got all 3 of his uses off so far. 16.
Misses with cover.
And that one is a 23. Which I'm
Misses
guessing...
with player wish.
considering using shield. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using shield.
Let me hit you.
Miss.
Okay. A 23 with shield even? Damn.
With oh no, you're right. That would hit anyways. So I'm not using shield.
Okay, good.
It's a tie.
That will do much damage. 20 piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge for that one. Still hurt.
And then this guy is going to try and cut off Atone's arm. I didn't know how to finish that sentence, so I just went with the first thing that came to mind. I feel like it was fairly fitting. And he's going to try and do so recklessly.
Oh.
22, my friend.
Okay.
So that'll deal 11 slashing damage.
That.
Is Atone dead?
No.
Dang.
I was because you'd only hit me once, and then I bonus action healed. So.
Oh, right. Well, it is your turn then.
All right. Disengage takes the place of an action, so all I get is my move, right?
Yep.
And the spot that I'm standing
You would
on,
also get your bonus action, but
Yeah. The spot that I'm standing on, nobody can stand like on either side of me, right?
I would say yeah.
All right. Then we are going to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will burn. I have 3d6 left. I'm going to burn 2 of those for my bonus action. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is it double
Hey guys.
Almost. 3 points.
one? Nice.
And that's it.
Kalian.
We're gonna booming blade this kind gentleman.
Kind sir.
19.
Hits.
10 damage.
I think he's still up. Yes,
All right.
he is.
Then I'm going to disengage.
As a bonus action.
Yep. Move here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use... Oh, that's my bonus action. Shoot, I can't fuck with the archer.
No, you cannot.
Alright, then I'm going to... try to fall off the arch gently. Like, slide off it. Onto the soft, squishy roof.
Make an
And then
acrobatics check.
Then try to roll inside the cart, if I may. Pretty good at acrobatics. 21.
You're gonna roll
Solid.
into a fucking lion.
Okay.
That is a possibility.
So it's a bit of a drop, and when you land, it cushions you a little bit, and you kind of start swinging in, but as it's kind of like squishing down, it does eventually hit something hard. You are going to take a little bit of damage, but because of your acrobatics check, it's going to be reduced. I rolled a 6 on the d6, so that will be half to only 3 damage.
Okay.
Not bad for the height from which you fell. Normally you would take significantly more, but it cushioned, you kind of rolled off it, so 3 damage, and you are within that cart.
Cool.
Immediately you see a cage. Within the cage are several individuals, all humanoid, blindfolded. They have handcuffs on, just rags on. They all look to be in a really sorry state.
Okay. How many guys have we killed so far?
Quite a few.
Okay.
A lot.
I might just start freeing slaves.
Mhm.
They can
Are you
arm
sure you want to
themselves.
do that, like, with the fight still happening?
Well, I was thinking that the slaves might arm themselves with the weapons of the fallen and help us out.
They also might just run.
Or they'll run like little bitches, yeah.
Well, that's fair.
Or they could, yeah. I'd say wait. Especially since we need to make sure that we don't free the one we need.
Yeah, we need to make sure we get the
Yeah.
one.
All right.
We're back to other
Thanks for
big
banning, by the
sword
way.
guy who is going
Join
to
me.
reckless
I'm gonna have
attack
to.
Ember, because he was goaded by Ember.
I mean, my guy's gonna die if he moves.
Excuse you? The fuck you are.
I thought you and I would just handle these guys. Fucking heroes on the arch.
Not with the archers, man. We need
Ah.
pincushions in moments.
So Ember, he reckless attacks you. He doesn't have disadvantage from anything, I don't think.
I mean, he's being flanked, but I don't think that really does anything.
That doesn't give disadvantage to him. It gives
Yeah.
advantage to you guys.
I'll just give him disadvantage. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Does
Got
a
disadvantage from me.
20 hit?
Does a what?
20.
Yes. 20 does hit.
Joe rolled like a boss.
I did. The other one was a natural 20. So
Ha ha ha.
this would do 7 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. We're at Speary McWeakbutt.
Come at me, fam.
The one up here.
Joe, if he moves, he takes a D8.
He does move. I forgot that.
Oh, actually, he takes 2D8 because
Oh yeah.
5.
Go ahead and roll that damage then.
13.
So this guy steps forward to go towards the tone, and then just boom flies off the arch like a good 30 feet and just lands in the sand.
Joe, can I take advantage of this? I'll try to take advantage of this. And I look at the guy that I did Booming Blade to. I know it's already ended, but I'm hoping he doesn't understand arcane magic in any way. I'm gonna look at that guy and be like, "You see what that did? I did that to you. You want to move? I dare you."
On his turn, I'll let you know when it's his turn. We'll deal with that then. This archer's turn. Seeing Kalian roll off, he is going to run over here, seeing Kalian kind of in the back of his cart. He's going to fire 2 arrows towards Kalian. Kalian, you will get we're going to say a 3/4 bonus for cover there. And he'll use Archer's Eye and try and do more damage to you. Because I really want to try and down you guys today. It sounds like fun.
If you're gonna down anyone, it's gonna be me.
16?
It's gonna be me. I've got really low health.
16 will
Yeah.
not do it.
I'm a little under half now. I
And
think I
that
have a
is
healing
11.
potion though.
So 2 shots, 2 misses. Pew,
I'll shove
pew.
it down your throat.
One of the arrows hits in the base of the cart that you're kind of ducking behind. The other one flies in and it hits one of the bars of the cage, ricocheting off. The individuals who are all tied up jump out of fear and they're like grunting because they're all gagged as well as blindfolded. So they can't really see or express their feelings of what's going on. It's a very sad state. This spear guy looking back and forth between Rinlin and Ember.
Like, get it, bitch.
Try it, bitch.
Not sure who he wants to try and stab. Seeing his friend just hit Ember, he's going to try and go for Rinlin. He has advantage because of Rinlin's reckless attack.
No, he doesn't.
He has
Why?
regular attack.
Because I'm making it so.
11.
Ha! No.
Ember's turn. How many uses of that do you have left?
One.
One?
I was gonna
Okay.
say, like, that was either the last one or you got one left.
I was
Also,
like,
I have
you
one
blew
left.
like 3 of them this round. So.
that was your last, or that was your first miss, by the way.
Yeah. It makes me sad.
I only used it because she said that she was down on health right now.
I mean, I'm down on health, but I'm raging, so like, I'm not that-
yeah.
my health is doubled. My health is effectively 42 right now.
Ember, you are
Alright.
up. Please make all your attacks one at a time.
Alright, well, the first one.
And
is
let
a
me know who
15.
you're hitting.
I'm hitting dude in between us. Oh,
Okay.
I get advantage.
For multiple reasons.
It's a 16.
Hits.
I got 1 more point. Okay. This is the one. Ooh, not bad, not bad. 13 damage.
With that, you jab your sword through him, pulling it out in one fluid motion, cutting his head off.
Okay. You're next, bitch boy.
Okay.
17.
Hits.
13 damage.
One other fluid motion with your other sword. You stab it into his gut, pull it out, and he falls down dead.
Move up. I'm gonna hit him. And this one I'm gonna add the Battlemaster dice who as well.
Jesus.
And I'm gonna goad and attack him.
Okay.
And I got a 17,
Hits.
14, 21.
Jeez. Okay. And with that, Ember kind of rolls forward and just plunges both of her swords into the final guy, and he falls down dead as well.
I get mad about it.
I shrug. I'm like, I honestly didn't think it was gonna be that easy.
Oh, no javelin for her.
Just a stern talking to you about boundaries.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Ember?
I moved like a block over, so that's 5 feet, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. Ember kind of turns and runs.
Run before Renlin can stab me.
I don't
Runs
have anything to stab you with.
partway up the
that is
arch
true.
behind the two individuals who are going for a tone.
Do I get an opportunity attack on her?
Rude.
Soul, you are up.
Cool. I would like to toll the dead, this Wolfie Wolf.
Toll the dead. That's a save on my part.
It is. It is a, to be specific, wisdom saving throw.
It's going to be close. You got a 13.
A 13 fails by 1.
Nice.
Yes. That's 6 and 7, so 13 damage of the necrotic type.
He's looking kind of rough.
Yeah, he is. He's a dog.
Oh.
And I will hit him with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
There's a 16 hit.
Sure does.
Cool. Oh, that's only a 2, so 5 damage total.
That is exactly what you needed, my friend.
Precision is the name of the game.
And with that, the hammer comes down right on the spine of the wolf. Not his head, the spine. You hear the sickening crack, and it falls down dead.
Can
I'm sad.
I still move the hammer, even though I won't be able
Yes.
to attack with it?
Yes.
5, 10, just floating in his face.
You can also stand up if you'd like.
I would absolutely like to do that.
Nah.
I totally forgot you were on the ground.
I did too.
You blasted the dog in the face with like this weird sonic energy, and it flew back, and the hammer just killed it. And then you stood up. Anything else, Soul?
Yeah, I'll move my guy.
You have 15 feet of movement because you stood up. So
Sup, homie? And that's it.
all right. This
This is
spear
the guy
makes-
that, this is the guy that I hit with the booming blade earlier, and I tried to scare into thinking what happened.
Oh,
to his
okay.
friend.
Go ahead and make an intimidate check.
Intimidate or maybe deception.
Intimidate
Please?
check.
Ah, fine. Still a 17.
He rolled a nat 20 on his insight. So he kind of looks around, it's like, and he's going to attack you. Hears something from behind him, turns and sees Ember, and just tries to thrust his spear out to try and catch her on her way up. Does a 5 hit Ember? No.
No, it does not.
Rinlin's turn.
Can I fit in this, like, go through here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, why is this happening? I tried to move myself and the entire map is moving. Okay, please. I can't. Jesus
You're there.
Christ.
You made it.
I had to
That was really
refresh
disorienting.
Roll20.
Yeah, fuck that.
Real weird.
I just like come screaming up behind this guy.
Okay.
And yet, I continue to not be able to roll above a 10. Oh wait, no. It's a 4, 3, 14, and a 17. So, yeah, 20 is my lowest.
20 is your lowest?
Yeah.
You hit.
Which one of these is an axe man?
The
The
one
right
on the right.
one.
This one? This one?
The one
right
that's
one.
right in front of you is spear. The other one's axe. The one
Okay.
the one with the spear has been hit. I don't think the other one's been touched.
32 damage.
32.
32.
That guy, having not been hurt yet, is surprised when a raging dwarf comes out of nowhere covered in blood with a giant hammer and just bashes into his face. He stumbles back a little disoriented.
And then I do it again.
And then you hit him again, and he's even more disoriented. But he is no longer paying attention to the little elf that ran away into the carriage.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I'll return the favor in a moment.
This feller is going to drop his bow over here, pull out his short sword, and swing at Soul. Yeah. Oh, that was almost a nat 1, but it ended up being 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. He swings and he misses. Axeman is going to, seeing that his friend stabbed at Ember, is going to kind of angrily step forward towards the tone. This does provoke an attack of opportunity from Ember if she would like to take it.
Fuck yeah, I do. So it's just one attack I can do, right?
Correct.
Can I use my Battlemaster dice with this?
Yep.
Alright.
You can.
I got a 19,
Hits.
and I'm gonna use goading attack, so his attack against a tone is going to have disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay. How much
Yep, lad.
damage?
21.
Dang, son. He is going to recklessly attack a tone. So,
Wipes the disadvantage, so it's just a normal attack.
just a straight attack.
Rude.
Yeah.
That will be
that's
a
rude.
20, not natural, to hit.
Okay.
Heck.
Yeah, money. 13 slashing damage.
The money.
That hurts a bit.
And it's a tone's turn.
More than a bit. What do I do here? I'm not worried about leaving Ember alone. We are going to disengage, and I can easily get down the side of this here, right? Like if I were to go like down this way,
Yeah.
not Kalian's way, like the archway.
Yeah. If you actually climb down, yeah.
Climbing or like, can I like?
Butt sliding, you know.
Yeah. Because like climbing would be at half speed, wouldn't
Right. No, you would move full speed down. It's half speed to get up that side, but
Or yeah, so I get to there.
okay.
I guess one last bonus action. This is my last healing light. 3.
Kalian.
Joe, this gentleman next to Rinlin, he was shooting me with a bow, right?
Yeah.
And that's two-handed.
Yeah.
And he's got a single, like, short sword in his belt.
Correct.
I would like to cast Mage Hand
Uh-huh.
to pull his short sword out of his sheath
Uh-huh.
and move that short sword 30 feet.
So
Don't
you're
bluff,
stealing
I
it?
say.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Is he a little distracted?
He is.
21.
So he doesn't notice. He's just like a little scared at Renlin, and like It's right as he goes to reach it, is right after Kalian swiped it. And he's like, oh shit, because his short sword is gone. And he looks, and it's just bloop, flying towards Kalian.
And then I'm going to move over here, throw my returning dagger at the gentleman next to Soul.
Okay.
Also, when the sword starts to
Ooh.
float away, I look at him, look at the sword, look at the hammer, and go, I'm gonna do that to your head!
I got a nat 1, so I'm pretty sure that misses.
Good thing your dagger comes back.
Yep. And then I will continue. 5, 10, 15. Alright. That is my turn.
Cool. We come to the archer who no longer has his short sword, having only his bow. He is going to try to attack Rinlin with his bow in melee.
Okay. I mean, he has advantage.
He is going to use his last use of Archer's Eye to add a d10 to his attack roll instead of his damage, because he'll be
Can he
at
do that when it's
disadvantage.
not ranged?
It's
Yeah,
just
he
an
just has
attack
disadvantage.
roll with a longbow or short bow, which he is
Fuck off.
making. But it's
Fuck off,
at
Joe.
disadvantage.
He has advantage.
So
Oh,
it's
so
just a regular roll.
Regular.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm being so honest with you, but
He still was doing to attack because he's nervous. So he got a 19 plus.
Yeah.
He gets. Yeah, he hits. So he's going to do.
did I just get conked over the noggin with like a.
He's point blank firing at you.
Oh,
he's
is he
like-
just doing? Oh, I thought he was like honking.
No,
me.
he's-
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking he was gonna like club you.
No, he's point blank as fast as he can, whipping
Okay.
arrows at you.
That's
real
less
close.
silly than the visual.
No,
I had.
he's not like dunk with his bow.
Yeah, I thought he was just like. Nerd.
No, he does 8 piercing damage, which gets half to 4 for you, and then he does get 2 attacks with his bow, but that's a 3 on the die, so that is going to miss.
Okay. I was
Just
like, wait, but he has
As
advantage. And then I
quick
was
as
like, wait, no.
he can, he like fires one, and it actually like sinks into your arm just a little bit, like it nicks it. And then the
I
second
laugh.
one, he's a little too slow, and it just goes over your shoulder because you're so close to him. He doesn't know what to do exactly. Ember, it is your turn. And if you could continue doing one attack at a time, at least for this first gentleman.
Sure. 16.
Hits, I believe. Give me 1 second. Yeah, hits.
11.
You cut his head off.
Just you and me now, bro.
I was actually hoping that guy was gonna chase me because I was just gonna run past Rinlin and then hang out and be like, "I brought you something."
Alright. 19.
Hits. You do have advantage if you want to roll to see if you crit.
Yes, she does.
19.
Hits.
$12.
12 damage. He's still up. You have one more attack.
Finish it.
Ooh. Alright. I got a 20, but not naturally.
Will hit.
But I did get max damage, so 14. 14.
Still standing. 2 slices across his chest. He's kind of standing there bleeding, but he's holding his large sword ready to swing at you.
Oh, bring it on.
All right.
I'm over their shenanigans
Soul,
now.
It is your turn. I believe you are muted, my friend.
Sorry, that's what you get for eating saltine crackers.
Ha.
I am going to toll the dead his butt. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
He has not been hurt yet.
It's okay. It's still more than if I'd be hitting him with my hammer.
If you'd like, you can start by attacking him with your hammer.
If you're giving me the option, I would love to bonus action first.
You can bonus action first. Nothing in the rules says you can't.
That's a 15 plus the 6.
That'll hit.
7, 10 damage.
All right. Now he has been injured. And you are doing Toll the Dead on him?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
That is
wisdom
a
saving
wisdom save. That is a 3 total.
throw. Ooh, I rolled a 12 and a 6, 18 necrotic damage.
That's spicy.
That is spicy.
He is blasted back, not killed, but significantly injured from your assault.
All right, and then I'm going to just move right there.
Okay. Brings us to Rinlin. Have your way with him.
I laugh in his face. Does a 17 hit?
Sure does.
Then they're all hits again.
Hooray.
I rolled all 2s and 1s. Oh wait, no, there's a 5.
5 what?
4.
Damage dice.
25. Damage.
25. He's still standing, but he took a really hard
heck?
hit to the face.
They're really hardy for stupid little
So, like-
Huntermen.
Rinlin, you keep doing like a shit ton of damage to them, and then people keep coming in just like
Yeah,
sweeping
I
them out
know.
from your
It's
feet.
really annoying. I would like to
By
prepare an
people, you
action
mean
to
me.
like fucking kill somebody if they get close to this one.
Just throw my dagger. What? There's no weapon in him. I don't know what happened.
Guy by Soul is going to drop his bow, pull out his sword, and take an attack at Soul. That's a natural
Fucking
1. Moving on.
Nice.
Yes.
Moving on.
This guy who's up by Ember is going to reckless try and hit her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 18.
That hits my AC.
Nice.
Matches it, whatever.
7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's all he's got left in him. Atone, you are up.
Let's see. Guess that's as far as I can get. I guess I could. Well, I guess I'm just gonna double move, and I mean I'm only gonna move 5 more feet, but I want to. Basically, I'm just gonna start inspecting. There's no way that they need my help. I'm gonna start inspecting carts.
Okay. You see what Kalian saw before, a cage full of humanoid individuals, shackled, blindfolded, and gagged.
But and when you say blindfolded, like I can still see their faces, so I might be able to pick out the guy if I see him.
You can start looking for him. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
take you.
what I'm going for. I'm trying to find. I don't care about anybody else. I mean, I figure we're freeing the slaves, but my goal is to find the one we care about.
Yep. Kalian, you're up.
I would have, before leaving that cart, whispered to the slaves, "I'll be right back."
Okay.
But anyways, I am going to step here. Booming blade this gentleman, which will be super fun. Please roll a crit. I rolled a crit!
There's way too much excitement.
Well, I roll 3d20 when I have advantage. And this damage is going to be unbelievable.
Why do you roll
Watch them get all
3d20?
ones.
Why do I what, Joe?
Where's the third one come from?
Elven accuracy.
Oh, fucking elves. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I always
great.
forget that's a thing. I forget that's a thing like all the time. I don't play in
I
enough
have
games with
never
elves.
played an elf.
It's a
Joe,
feat you can take.
Yes,
I
Kyle.
would like to do 50 damage to this gentleman.
Well, you can't do that much.
Kyle.
You can only
say
do
it-
47 and then he dies.
Kyle, slower.
50 damage to that gentleman.
Goddamn rogues.
I look over and I'm just like,
Oh, good. That means I can still 5,
Don't you dare.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, he's too far away. I was just gonna unstring his bow and make him totally incompetent. Ah, he's 5 too far away.
So what we're gonna say, Kalian, is what did you technically hit him with?
Booming blade, Kolish Mard.
With your sword? Okay.
Yeah, with my rapier, technically.
You cut his head off.
Just clean blow.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty impressively brutal for you.
Like, oh,
He's
well.
he's learning.
These guys are
I
slavers.
give-
Like,
I give Kalian a pretty solid nod. Like, take time out of my fight to be like,
Same. I just put the hammer down, lean on it. I'm just like,
He's
yes.
Kalian's looking at his sword, looking at the dead guy, looking at you guys like, that is not what I expected to happen at all.
nice.
it was the extra magical energy just made your sword like travel slightly faster, and you just lost control of it. Killed the dude. This guy's turn. He's actually going to throw down his bow and throw his hands in the air, looking up at his friend who's still alive expectantly.
That's gonna go over well.
I'm standing behind him. I see this and I go, wrong one, buddy.
Ember, your turn.
My turn? Okay.
She stabbed me before. What the fuck you think you're getting?
And he's a slaver. Like, come on.
Alright. 16. 4, so 1 won't hit. Crit.
Okay. Roll that damage.
Roll that bean footage.
10.
What?
10. 14. So 34?
Yeah, he did. As his friend is like looking up, he just watches as Ember shing 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 3 strikes against him, and his friend just collapses on top of the archway. Ember just does that cool thing where she just slowly sheathes her sword and looks down at Rinlin.
I
Soul,
shrug.
it's your turn.
All right. So that guy being dead and Kalian running off this way, I would run over here, see this guy holding his hands up, and be like, "Oh man, well I can't hurt him knowing that he's giving up."
So I can't just injure a poor innocent. What?
And and Soul's a little disappointed because he was pulling out that wand of magic missile to try it out, but oh well.
Oh.
Yeah. So right there.
All right, May.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'll be like
Should we
right up
just get
behind
to
him,
Rinlin's turn?
and I'll move my hammer.
Oh, wait, it's my turn.
Yeah, she's next. So
Are
I was
you
gonna say
done?
we should just skip at this
David?
point.
I imagine a Gallagher scene is about to happen.
Oh, hold on. How low? Like, does he look like? Does he look like he's about to bite the bucket?
he's bloodied. He's not like
Shit.
walking the line, but he's like.
Do I
hurt
get?
pretty
Can
rough.
I coup de grace him? Because he surrendered.
If you hit, it counts as a crit. I'll say.
Okay, because I want to.
You can auto crit him.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them, but I'm not gonna hit him with my hammer. Okay, I am still gonna reckless though. Air quotes. I don't need to reckless. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you should have stepped up one more step. Okay, solid. I rolled a 1 and a 2 for my first attack. And then a 19 and a 20 for my second attack.
Wow, that one hits. If that wasn't clear.
I don't think it's gonna. Is it gonna do? But it's already gonna do auto crit damage,
It's a
right?
crit. It's just a crit.
I don't think I can do enough damage to actually kill him, but I wanted to like stab his neck. I wanted to just like put the hammer down and just like jump
Roll-
up because
roll
I'm
damage.
short.
Roll damage for your hammer. If you get enough, we can say that's what you do.
15?
On 2 attacks with a crit?
I only hit one.
Oh, okay.
15 is enough.
It's not enough.
It's enough.
It's enough.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the-
so I don't even hit him with the hammer though. I
You
just
went
like
over by 2 points.
nice. I just put that like because the hammer was already down because I was just like nice, Kalian, nice. And I just like launch myself off the ground, grab his head, and as I bring him back down on the other side, just like snap his neck.
And he's dead.
And then I'm like, cool.
You guys did it. You beat the slavers. Well done.
I made it down to 14 health points.
That was a
I
pretty...
healed myself 3 times and I'm at 22.
I will say, you guys, had you not like ambushed them and kind of made the sleet storm was actually clutch because it threw them off, like it made them kind of scatter as opposed to focus firing. Had they been focus firing, that battle would have gone a lot different. You guys handled
Yeah.
your ambush and setup very well.
Yeah, I only had 17 health left.
Because they were dealing out some damage. Had the archers been able to stay back and take pot shots, like
Yeah.
without the cover, I think Kalian and Atone would have been in rough waters way before they actually started getting hurt.
Yeah, the heavy obscuration,
Mhm.
heavy obscurity, whatever, from the sleet storm was awesome.
I really wish that I'd
that was
realized that I
great.
could just walk through Sleet Storm earlier, because I totally would have just like walked into it and started attacking them.
Had a winter wonderland.
Well, I mean that's her
I'm gonna-
home. That's her home turf.
Yeah.
If it's still lingering cold because of it, I'll be happy because I'm so over the desert. As I
It's a
hop
little
down here.
cool, yeah. But as you guys
Yeah.
end that combat and begin heading to the carts, we are actually going to end tonight's episode, and we will get to you guys searching through the carts and looking at the slaves and collecting all your bounties and whatnot next time. Thank you all for watching. Tune in on Saturday for another episode of Star Called. You can watch me be a bard and be ridiculous. It's a good time. I jumped off an airship last time, guys. It was the best thing ever. But yeah,
Bye, people.
bye everyone.
Bye,
Thanks for watching.
Internet.
Bye.